Woo! Game time already again. Oh, these weekends roll around quickly, especially when you're a team on a mission, right? Oh, by the way, just to let you know, it's my duty to that booty to let you know there are a couple of our resident trolls that are over on the Twitterverse claiming that they own this chat. Brian Ford and Patrick, my homeboy. Okay, just let you know, when you see them today, treat them with extreme prejudice. God, today's headline: the 49ers are favored to bounce back with a win over the Jets. But it's official now that they won't get that done with a number of players out this week. GK, the 49ers today officially announced that GK will not play this weekend for the Jets. According to Chris Bitterman of the Sacramento Bee, Kittle won't travel with the team to New York and will join the team in West Virginia to return to practice next week while they're staying at the Green Brier before facing the Giants in Week 3. And Dee Ford. Oh, Dee, I tell you, if Ronnie Blair is healthy, I think next year we're just going to have to go with Ronnie. I've pretty much had enough of Dee. Ford appeared on Thursday's injury report as a non-participant in practice due to neck injury and has since been ruled as questionable for Sunday's game. There's no question in my mind. Dee's not playing. You know he's not playing, right? DC Bobby Saleh didn't shed much light on the injury during this Thursday's post-practice press conference and wanted the media folk to refer more to Coach Shanahan on the matter as he was trying to stay away from that. But he did say he's not overly concerned about Ford's condition. Do you wonder if Saleh's had about enough of Dee Ford as we have? I mean, he's a good football player, but there's always something hurting him. He can't play through any pain. Edge rushers can't play through pain anyway because it'd be less efficient. Speed and explosiveness is what they're all about. So there he is. In fact, today, Coach Shanahan elaborated more on the injury while speaking to reporters and sounded somewhat less certain when it came to Ford's playing status for Sunday than Bobby Saleh did. He addressed the question with, quote, "Yesterday it was just neck spasms and stuff, so we rested him. I know today he came in with them, so I know he's meeting with guys and trying to make sure it's safe and everything, so that's why it's questionable. We don't have much more than that, but it's Friday, so we're trying to play it slow here and see how it goes the next 2 days," unquote. So as of this hour, fam, the full week 2 injury report is out. It's George Kittle and Jason Fred, of course, will forever be out. Questionable, of course, is Dee Ford. It'll always be a question about Dee Ford each and every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever day we're playing. But you know what? Enough of that. How about the good news? The good news is the Niners, Spoon, B-I-U. I know what you Spoon, B.I.U., and Captain Ben Garland all appear to be available for Sunday's game. Ayuk and Garland were full participants in practice all week after missing the opener with a hamstring injury and an ankle injury, respectively. But they're back, and they're ready. See, you know what? I don't even care if B.I.U. can come back. I just need the captain back to help Jimmy out. Jimmy, he looked like ass. And that's my dude. But he's got to get better than that this week. Although I got something to say about that. Here's the thing. The Niners are favored by 7 points to bounce back on the road against the Jets, according to BetMGM. 7 points. That's it. That's lack of respect as far as I'm concerned. The 49ers should be favored by 14. It makes sense that the 49ers are heavy favorites after their rough outing on the opener, even if it is only 7 points. One game doesn't define a team, especially when it's the first game of the season. This team just came off a Super Bowl, and just last season they let it get away. They didn't get a whooping. They did not get a whooping. They slipped and had a team. They just didn't put their foot on the red Kansas City neck. And if that would have been the case, we'd be not dealing with Patrick, my homeboy, and the rest of his comedy team. And you and I know this. They don't, but we'll prove it to them. They're still on track to be a very good team. Jimmy Garoppolo's bad day doesn't erase all the very good showings he's had a year ago either. And something else to note. Jimmy G historically rebounds well from his screw-ups. That's just a fact. Whether it's an in-game interception or defeat, He's never lost back-to-back starts. I know. The haters are saying I want him out of here. But unless you want to count his past two, including the Super Bowl, which, of course, the Jimmy Haters Club. I know you will. JG had a 103 passer rating, 259 yards, 2 TDs, and no turnovers in the opener. But not good enough. Now, those stats aren't awful, but what ruined the effort was the late throws on the final series to Kendrick Bourne. KB was standing there, Jimmy. And Jimmy, the bad thing about it is KB was your dude all last year in the end zone. How the hell you didn't see him? And Trent Taylor opening the fourth down. Jimmy sails the ball in the wrong direction. I don't know what he's doing. JG's fully aware of the fact that he must be more decisive and improve his timing. I can't imagine him having opening season jitters. So that makes no sense to me. We'll see. Minus GK, the Niners' offense is much less dangerous on the ground and in the air when he's not on the field. However, even without Kittle, Niners should be favored big. Of course they should. The Jets were a couple of Bills fumbles from getting beat by 3+ scores last week. They are that bad. And they'll also be without Le'Veon Bell. Oh, come on now. They do have Frank, though. Frank's not getting any older. I tell you, man, I'm a little concerned about that. Maybe Frank will say, look, y'all, you know what? I made a mistake. Talk to Kyle. Tell him I'm ready to come on over back. I'm ready to come home. They'll also, as I say, they'll also be receiver Jamison Crowder, who's dealing with a hamstring injury. You know how receivers are with hamstring injuries. They just can't play. The roster was already lacking for talent. Now, injuries and opt-outs have probably left him without enough talent to hang with the Niners, even without Kittle. And maybe we may see... I'd love to see Nicky Mullins in this game. In fact, I'd like to see him the whole second half. Jimmy, I want Jimmy to get in there. Get whatever's wrong with him. Get it out of your system, Jimmy. Get it out of your system. Steve Young said he has experienced the same thing Jimmy did early on in his career. He said he was going through his reads too quickly. That could be the case why Jimmy's not seeing people. Jimmy, settle down, man. You're a good quarterback. Be a good quarterback. Later, what people are saying about you, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Get out there and be Jimmy G. Come on. All right? Well, this game, the Niners have to, if they're going to get right ship, Bab. That's all there is to it. It'll still count as a win even if they don't cover. But they shouldn't have a problem pulling away by more than a touchdown. If the Niners have us nail-biting in the fourth quarter, though, fan, I'm going to be mad as hell because there ain't no excuse for that. We ain't got to be going in the fourth quarter with the Jets trying to win no game. If that happens, I'm going to be a little disturbed. And talk about not singing ooh la la. Hell no. Easy to throw. What's up, fam? Hell day. And Captain Rex, it's me, Owen Sullivan. Owen Sullivan catches me over Twitter, as all these people like to do. It says, hey, you going to react to our game Sunday night? It's too early in the season, Owen. I ain't going to be mean to you today, man. You know what? It's too early in the season to be talking about your team. None of these games matter until about week 5 or week 6. Then you start getting serious. But as from week 1 to 3, oh, man, come on now. Usually the trend goes up, and then it slides one way or the other. It's like I always say about the Hawks. They're a regular season team, and they probably will be now, too. Owen Sullivan says, hi, Ronbo, can't wait for week 8. You better wait, because by week 4, the 49 is going to be fully installed. Your step pops 43, 2017 Niners. And that's right, this is score night. And hey, I say that I forgot to tell you, too. Jets 37. Niners 37. I got the Jets at 13. Your steps. Where we go? Okay. Kurt Kaminga, I think we'll see Jimmy firing some strikes. There's no doubt in my mind. He never goes 2 games in a row. Strikes this week. Thanks so much for your time. Ronbo, legendary action. Here we go. Thanks, Kurt. Jay Anderson, what up? Go Niners. J-Tan. Excited for Brandon Ayuk debut in New York. It could be special. Well, I tell you what. DJ Malone, he says, I believe Jimmy G will truly redeem himself during week 7. My prediction, you mean week 2? Week 7. Okay, my prediction, San Francisco 33, Giants 10, Quest for 6, hashtag it. And Matty S says, hey, have a shout out from Bend, Oregon, and Go Niners. And now we're back in your Step Pops 43, 2017 Niners. He's got us in a nail biter. If we go to your Step Pops, if we go to a nail biter with this team, I'm gonna be pissed. I really am. There's no reason for that. They're undermanned. There's just no reason. Where are we at here? Oh. Okay. Roy Boy, shout out from the Cereal City, Battle Creek, Michigan. Sports, we are the walking wounded, a regular mass unit, but the faithful will never give up on this team. Next man up, go Niners. And I see J10, 37-3. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. This team has no weapons. And their defense is suspect to begin with. And the 49ers better beat the hell out of them. I'm telling you, this is really, it better not be a close game. Bernard Buck. Ronbo was scoring 35-10. Paper play 10. Oh, God. Where were we here? Did I see? What am I looking at? Oh. I don't know what's going on. I just got Bernard Book. Okay. All right. Let us get us started. Give us a score and defend yourself as to why you say that score is going to be what it's going to be. Let's go to Elliot. Elliot!
What's up, Ronbo?
Elliot,
how you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling good, because it's game time. And, I feel like it's not going to be rewarding, Elliot, because the fact is going in and whooping the Jets ain't saying nothing. So, but I just want the 49ers to get back on track. I want Jimmy to get a little practice in, get himself right, and let's go,
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. For me, it's like this. Beating the Jets ain't rewarding. I expect to win against them. I expected to win against them from the time I saw the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a close game, like you said, that's a problem. We should whoop them. We should clearly beat them. Now, I'm going to say this, man. Somebody said something about week 7 of a redemption for Garoppolo. I'm only going to agree with one thing about that. Okay, by then we should have our full team by then, and we should have played a couple games. So yeah, he should be all that and some. I already told you, I'm not afraid of losing this last game that we lost. It's the way we lost, man. It's not the fact that we lost to who we lost to. It's the way we lost. You feel me? So outside of that, yes. Oh my goodness. So at the end of the day, let's get back to the run. Let's get back to what got us where we got in the first place. Let's get back to the run. Let's run the ball. And because we have McKinnon back, we should definitely run the ball. Now, what I did see out of Garoppolo last week is he used his check downs. What I didn't see out of Garoppolo last week was just throw the ball away, man, and live to die another freaking down, bro. That's all. That's all I've been saying from the start.
Mm-hmm. And read the defense, Jimmy. What are you looking at?
Read the defense.
What are you looking at?
Read the D. Look, I'm not mad at him because at the end of the day, I said this. Look, okay, he got a third string receiver that we're looking at to be the first string receiver. Yeah. He got a guy named Trent Taylor who's come back off an injury and he's been off for a year and a half, and so trying to get back into football, And then after that, we got padded. Okay, stop that. How great do you expect any quarterback in the league to be with that going on as what they got to do as far as being a receiving core? All right. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. I like Jimmy G. I do. But there's things about him where I would say, yo, look, you got to give us a chance if you ain't got it, throw the freaking ball away. I would take you throwing the ball away than you taking a sack.
I would too.
That's the problem. That is the problem that I have with Jimmy G. You won't throw the ball away. And then, like a young lady said that was on your show, I cannot think of her name, but you know her name. He turns into a freaking statue. His feet would stop moving, and he would stand there and lock on to somebody.
Was that Denise? Yeah. I think that's Denise. I think that was her. Because Sharon would.
She was absolutely right.
Yeah.
She's absolutely right. This is why I don't knock women when they on the show because I'm like, look, some women know what they know. They know football too. They've been watching this stuff just like we have.
So
at the end of the day, I appreciated what she said. I would enjoy watching a football game with that young lady because she know what she's talking about. She know what she's talking about. Yes, he does. He will stop moving his feet, turn into a statue, and lock on to somebody, and then, pow, the ball comes out. And it don't come out how it's supposed to come out.
In fact, I think I saw him do one time. He looked off a defender and shot it over to Jordan Reed. Jimmy. Every now and then
for
it
2
looks
yards,
like,
though.
Yeah,
for 2 yards, that was the problem. 2 yards? Are you kidding me?
It was. You know what though? It's like I said. It was like it's been reported. Jimmy G rarely, if ever, has had 2 back-to-back games where he was screwing up. So I look for him to come out looking like blazes this week. So, and he's
pretty good
against the Jets anyway.
He's pretty good at making a better. He doesn't have multiple games where he's like just terrible. No, you know what I mean?
Never.
And I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We didn't have a preseason. That was for a whole lot of people. Everybody talked about Tom Brady being crappy. Look, let's just say, let's give him the same benefit. Yeah, let's give him the same benefit of the doubt and say this is how much the preseason means to teams.
You got to have at least one or two.
So I'm cool with that, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, man.
Right.
But this week, Jimmy G, show up.
There it is.
Show up,
That's
bro.
all we ask,
Show
Jimmy.
up.
Just come out there and be the G. All right, Ella, we got to go though because
that guy.
Ella, you gave me a score. I thought you gave me a score. What'd you say?
You already know. I already told you how I feel about this. I don't got no score, but at the end of the day, if I had to make a score, if I got to make a score, I'm gonna say the same thing as I've been saying. We supposed to put up we should have the possessions 2 to 3 times per quarter. We should put up at least 10 points. That's 40 points, all right? And that's just a field goal and gotten a cotton picking, touchdown.
All
and
right.
as far as anybody else, they shouldn't score on us. So it's 24. So I'm going to go with the same score,
all right.
40-24.
Okay,
Let's see
so
what
in other
happens.
words, they will definitely cover the spread. I will see you Sunday, fam. All right.
No doubt, man. Let's see how this stuff go. Go 49ers. Go everything. My son, he wanted me to tell you he's sick right now. But he keep asking me about you. So I want to tell you what he said was, "What's up, Ronbo?"
I love when he does that.
What's up, Ronbo? That's exactly what he wanted me to tell you. So enjoy your night. Let's enjoy everything. And let's just understand we're going to probably go run off the next 5 or 6 games anyway and be 5-6-1. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be all right, man.
Let's
just get our boys back and do our thing. No doubt, man. I'll let him know. I'm going to let him listen to the show tomorrow and let him hear you tell him that because he asked me about you, guys.
All right, fam. Night, Ellen.
All right, much love.
Man, talk to you later. All right, Ellen. Night.
No doubt.
And I noticed that, hey, Tony S. Tony says 14-17. Jets Niners need to show up and prove me wrong. 14-17. Jets Niners need to show up. You mean score 14-17? If the 49ers don't score no more than 17 points, or I'm not sure how I read that, if the 49ers don't score more than 2 touchdowns, I will eat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat this flag. There's no way in the world that the Jets can stop the 49ers from scoring more than 17 points. Bernard Book, what's up, Bernard? Thanks, fam. DJ Malone says, I meant to say New York Jets. We play New England in Week 7. That's right. I just noticed that. It's New England. Listen, after watching Cam Newton yesterday, I'm already predicting they're going to beat hell. Because, first of all, the Patriots' defense is definitely going to stop the Hawks' offense. That's a whooping waiting to happen. Renzo S.
What's up, Ronbo?
Renzo, man, we're just looking at this game like it's a gimme game. Of one of the first 5 we were supposed to win with ease. We already screwed up the first one. And some people think it's going to be a close game tomorrow. I can't believe that. But Renzo, your feeling on the game coming up Sunday with New York.
Ronbo, all I can say is I need Jimmy G to just go backyard crazy with this ball with these receivers.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets, they trying to find themselves. We know who we are. Like the last caller said, we need to run the ball and get in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. Renzo,
and like my wife just said.
Wait, one question.
And like my wife just said, Ronbo.
Yeah.
My wife said, "Do not sit on the lead."
Yeah, I know. Renzo, one question though: did you watch the highlights of last week's game? Did you get concerned about the fact that we couldn't run? That's just in the back. You know what Juice said? Juice addressed that today. And he says, you know what we got to do? Because, teams are showing us different looks on defense all the time now as soon as we line up. And we got to stop thinking about what they're doing and just do what we do. And I said, thank you, Juice. I mean, you guys can't be disturbed by what they're doing because everybody's throwing different looks at them on defense now. 49ers need to just go out there and do what they do. Because, quite frankly, the Cards shut that run down, Renzo. They did. Yeah. Except for that one. And that was a pass play that Mostert went to the end zone in.
Even with McKinnon, that was that was a nice little pass play too.
Pass play.
Yeah, but I think what we need to do too, honestly, is set those teams up with those screen slants because we got running backs who are real decent in their screenplay, real decent.
Yep. But I do want to see him run though. Don't shut that down. Kyle refuses to go play action. We'll see. Gosh almighty.
Yeah. And plus we being injured like we are, I hope this don't be one of them, another dog slug game. Like, I can't stand those games. It makes my nerves so bad.
Oh, Lord, not with the Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first quarter going to say it all, But I ain't going to take up too much time tonight, Ronbo. I got to chill with the wife. She say the score is going to be 17-10. I say 30-10.
Thank you. Ooh. Renzo, if the 49ers don't score any more than 17 points, I'm going to be very concerned. And normally I don't wait this early in the season to get worried. But that's too low. The Jets don't have no defense, and their offense is going to be giving the ball back to the 49ers all day. If they can't produce more than 17 points, I'm going to be scared. I'm going to tell you the truth. That will be a moment I actually start to panic.
Yeah, we got to go out there and we just got to straight manhandle them guys. Like I was saying last time when I was at work and we was on, I say this is a statement game for the 49ers.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to hand them. You got to hand the Jets their hat. You really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
We got a chance. We got a chance to have us another stadium since we're gonna be in New York for 2 weeks. So hey, we can make that Levi Stadium too.
The Giants are going to be a little more tougher. Actually. Yeah, that's going to be a game. So they need to get right this week and then play the Giants the following week. We should be okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's mine. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I got you. We're going to go with the wifey score of 17. What are we giving up? 10?
Yep.
All right. It just makes the spread. All right. All right, fam. Say hi to wifey. If she's right, we're gonna sing happy something to her. Birthday or something.
Go right here. Here you go. All right, Ronbo, man. Be safe, bro.
You too, fam. Look forward to hearing from you Sunday. Night.
All right.
Oh, God. Look at that. And Kim Boutreau just said the Jets are good at stopping the run. I didn't even know that. Okay, I'm gonna watch the Jets. I can't wait till after we get. First thing I'm gonna do is go scout the Jets, because I was watching Brady. I was laughing because Brady was looking good. He was hanging some passes in the right places and everything. Dollar Bill Will.
Ronbo, what's up, man?
Well, man, I'm you know how we do. In the back of my mind, game coming up Sunday, I'm a little concerned because of what we just did. But I keep remembering it's the Cardinals just have the 49ers numbers. We need to just resign ourselves to that. Every time we play them, it's going to be like that. That's just the way it is. Everybody else is going to get an ass whooping, and that's what I got to keep my mind focused on. The Jets ain't got nothing that can stop the 49ers. No way, shape, and form. So, but Will, let me hush and let you explain what's getting ready to happen Sunday.
Well, I think that San Francisco 49ers are going to have a good game. I believe Kyle's going to have a good game plan. And this is going to be this is going to be another test just from a mentality standpoint. We want to see how can they bounce back from the week 1 loss against Arizona. And I gotta give it to Arizona. Arizona built their roster the right way, and you could tell of how they played against us this past. So you gotta give them that. They building their roster the right way, like we
To deal with the Niners. Exactly. They built that just for that reason. That's the way they built it. That's why they got them linemen they got from Detroit and Buffalo. Them big mooses weren't on that line last year. They knew just what to do. Stop them from running, and you got them.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But for Jimmy G, I think Jimmy G is gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
Looking at the game last week, I think Jimmy G was just too amped up, man. He was just too amped up. Reading his reads too fast. He just got to slow it down. But at the same time, he has to learn that if the pocket is collapsing and you can't find no one open, just throw the ball away. Just throw the ball away.
That spin
like
move,
the previous caller said,
right into that sack.
Yeah,
but Jimmy, what?
Right.
Get yourself together.
We want to be able to, play second and 10 instead of second and 15, second and 16. So it's very important. He needs to learn that, and he needs to take his time and go through his progression. Because I seen it. Like he looked at one person and just threw the ball. He didn't even look on the other side to see who was open. He was he's too trigger happy. But I believe he's gonna correct those mistakes, and he's gonna be fine. But Ronbo, I'm saying this right now.
You pointed out something I want to say something about. Remember when Jimmy first came, he hesitated with nobody. You know what I'm worried about with Jimmy? Is he getting to the point he's not trusting certain receivers?
Of course.
That forced throw that could have been picked off.
Taylor and Pettis, Ronbo.
Yeah.
It's Taylor and Pettis. He don't trust them. I'll tell you right now, because you're about to get to my next point. You need to have KB, IU, Sanu, and I think Juwan Jennings need to come off the practice squad and get suited up to go out there too. Pettis and Trent Taylor ain't gonna get you now. You know what Kyle said today? Kyle talked about the play when Pettis, that long ball was going to Pettis, and Pettis just didn't do nothing. He said, well, Pettis got knocked over, yada yada, with the safety or whatnot, and he said that they didn't make the play. He said he would have liked for Pettis to die for it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? There's no dog in him, no dog.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I think Kyle needs to put KB, Ayuk, Sanu, and put Juwan Jennings out there, man, because Taylor and Pettis ain't gonna get it. If you're gonna have them to go 4 receivers again this Sunday, you need to have those receivers out there, man.
Yeah, I understand. If they dress 5, Sanu will be one of them.
Yeah, so I mean, you just gotta have players out there that can do something. Now I believe Sanu can come in and help. Now I'm not expecting him to be, all over the field. I believe he can play the Anquan Bolden role. Be a possession receiver. Get us that first down to get more downs. To move the ball down the field. And you got IU that can just fly down the field if you need him to, and you got KD who's gonna come through every time. You see what I'm saying? So I mean. But those two guys, they ain't gonna give you nothing. I'm not worried about the defense.
Because Jimmy, if he had his way,
yeah.
Because if he had his way, he'd throw to Kittle all day. Jimmy will not hesitate to throw to Kittle, but everybody else calculating. Yeah. Jimmy, just throw it.
And Kyle needs to go ahead and give Jordan Reed more snaps. Now you got Kittle that's not playing this game.
He will this week.
He needs this is a perfect game to ease him in and get him more reps, because we can't be conservative with Reed all season. He got to get more reps so he can just go on in there every Sunday and help his football team. So Kyle needs to get him more involved too. But for the defense side of the ball, I'm not worried about the defense. This defense is mad. They pissed off of how last week was, and they about to get done. They're gonna be able to get ready.
And ain't no Kyler Murray out there, so the defense will destroy. But I'm still, the defense is fine. I want that offense to get on track. Well, let's give me a score, fam, because we got to roll.
I'm gonna say 31-13.
All right. That makes sense. All right. All right. Anybody who knows offense, how their potential knows 30 points is not tough for that team. I will. I'm going to see you Sunday.
All right, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam. I play upon the Dre, Trey, Big Show, Russo, all them guys. Shout out to the Ronbo Sports Fan Club, Rico, Jersey Joe, Sheik, Sue, all them guys. Hey, man, Super Bowl 55. It won't be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It'll be the San Francisco 49ers versus to be announced. All right, Ronbo.
Oh, so true. I will. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm telling you right now, I want at least 18 points in the first half. Sharon, come on in, Sharon.
Hello, Mr. Ronbo. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great because I know we're going to play a wimpy team. But, I thought we were going to beat the... No, I didn't. Sharon, I told you how I felt about the Cardinals, and I knew I was on target with that. That's a bad matchup for the 49ers. And Sharon, we have to deal with them another time this year. I'm going to be in pins and needles the whole time. I can't stand playing the Cardinals. God, I hate that. I'll play the Rams and Seahawks anytime, but not the Cardinals. Okay, I'm sorry, Sharon. This is your time. Let me stop with the emotions and let you say something about what you think is going to happen Sunday. Go right in.
I think what I feel about Sunday's game, I think we're going to, use that from last week's game. I think it's going to bounce back and we're going to win that game. It's going to be just like a scrimmage playing. But, Jimmy's going to redeem himself because Jimmy don't stay down at one game. He bounces back and I believe he's going to have one heck of a game this Sunday. I think he watched the film. He knows what he needed to do. And I think he's corrected that probably during the practices. I think Brandon Ayuk is going to be explosive. I think Sanu is playing. And if he's playing, he's going to have a good game. And if Kaya puts Jordan Reed in, I think, he's going to have one. And McKinney's going to go off. So I think we're going to be good, even though we were out with Kittle with the knee. But let him rest because we need him for the Giants game.
That's right. And Juice will handle all that blocking that George does. And Dwelly's good at that. And I want to see that kid, Warner. I want to see how good he is on knocking people down.
But I believe, the Niners will do fine because the Jets got a lot of injuries going on. I was looking at the Jets injuries, and they just suck. Okay, put it that way.
they look like we did in 2015.
It's not even a quarterback. The quarterback is going to get manhandled all day long with Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, Dee Ford, if he plays, is questionable. But, that quarterback is going to get manhandled. So he might as well just sit down or something. But, it's just, it's going to be, we're going to get that game this week.
I don't see it. Nick's going to have
no way we're going to go 0-4 or 0-12. No, that's not our team. No.
The haters can pray and wish all they want, Sharon. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
They're the bandwagon fans or wannabe bandwagon fans. They just need to sit down and just wait till Sunday, and then they'll shut up.
Thank you. I'm glad you had the word "shut up" in there. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, just shut up. But I think Jimmy will do fine. I think, he's got to just read it a little bit more better and time it right. And then also throw the ball away when you see someone coming at you. Don't hold on to the ball. That's just one thing I just dislike with Jimmy. He holds on to the ball.
Let the
ball go, Jimmy. If you see them coming at you, throw away, big deal. Or not take the sack.
Or scramble out. Or do something, but don't stand there and do that pivot. And that twirl move. Jimmy, where'd that come from? What are you doing? He needs to settle down and relax.
So just relax and just, focus. It's just like, if you see the other defense coming at you, run to the side or just throw the ball away, but just don't do no intentional grounding because we don't need that.
Texas boy, no misogyny in here. That's one warning. I'm gonna call that a warning. Watch your mouth, Texas boy. Watch it. Sharon, here's the thing. He may be feeling the pressure of last season. He thinks he's got to make up for it. Jimmy he doesn't have to do it by himself. I hope he's not thinking that way. You know, everybody's depending on me. That type of thinking. Don't do that. Just
It's
you
the
got a whole
team
bunch of
that
guys.
needs to get on board.
Yeah, you got a bunch of weapons. Use
It's the
them.
whole
Don't.
team. You can't put it all on Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy. I know he took us to the Super Bowl, and everybody was all on board. They need to all get on board again with Jimmy. But I think they gonna have it right this Sunday.
Well, the bad thing about it, we can't really enjoy it.
We need to stick back to. Kyle needs to stick back to our run game.
We, if we can, as I said, they got confused by whatever the Cardinals were doing. We couldn't run, Sharon. I just realized we weren't running.
No,
we were doing everything but running.
Game. They had it on that. I give it to the Cardinals. They had it on that. But that game I didn't even want to think about because that game was a sloppy-ass game. I was so pissed.
Well, Sharon, what do you got for a score? And ask Mom. I'm always curious as to what she has for a score. Is she there?
Mom said, she said 31-17. I'm going 30-0.
Yes. Wait. You've got 30-0?
Yep.
And
30-0.
Mom's got 31 to how much?
17.
So, let's put both Mom, Sharon is 30, and Zip, and we see a shutout with Sharon, and 31-17, Mom. This is pretty funny. I love the contrast in you and Mom's scores. So we gotta go. Let's see which one of you is probably going to be right.
All day, every day. So let's get on board, Jimmy G, and let's go Niners.
All right. Sharon, have a great evening, too.
All right, good night, Ronbo.
See you Sunday.
Good night, bye.
Thanks. And Bernard, what's up, Bernard? Bernard, thanks for that contribution too. Appreciate you. That is Bernard. Again, Bernard says, support Ronbo. Hit that like. Niner fan. Bernard, thank you, Bernard. man. This is why. This is when you get really giddy. I think it's almost. I don't know which is worse. Knowing you're going into a fight like last week with the Cardinals, or knowing that you're supposed to go in and steamroll the team like we're going in with the Jets. The contrast is ridiculous. Up, down, up, down. But that's why we enjoy football season, so we can go through this emotional roller coaster and be on medication by January. What am I looking at? I'm looking at 602 AZ. Who is it? Hello, Arizona.
Hey, Ronbo, what's up?
Yes. Well, football Sunday, and I'm getting crazy. What is your name?
It's Denise.
It is Denise. Denise, you're coming in incognito. There's no ID this time. I didn't know it was you. It's Denise.
It's the same phone number.
Well, we'll get it right this time. Your name will be on there. Denise, your observations, you've already got a fan already as to things that you said are being remembered. Elliot wants to actually attend a game with you.
Aw.
He says
That would be a blast.
He says you're razor sharp. Denise, fill us in. Your feelings on the game coming up Sunday.
I am hoping that we kick some major butt. My score is 28-17.
All right.
I hope we get more, but I'm being conservative just because of last week. I'm like, okay, I don't want to get overexcited because if they do worse than that, I'm probably going to punch my TV.
There you go. You got to do like I do sometimes when I'm watching just the highlights. Stand outside and look through the window and make sure, because you're not going to break that window because there's too much trouble. Stand outside and have things you can throw. And maybe make sure the pets aren't outside. You don't want to hurt anything, It's exactly so annoying, right? Denise. God, it's but go ahead.
I watched the Jets highlights, and the only thing I think the Jets have going for them, like the good news is the wide receiver that caught the only touchdown they had.
Got a hamstring.
Yes, he's out.
He is out.
Yes, he's out.
I know he had. Okay.
Yep, he's out. He's not. He's him and Kittle. So Kittle's out for us, and then their main target is out for them. So I think we're even there. They do have a good run defense. That makes me a little nervous. So Jimmy has to be able to throw the ball because their run defense is actually pretty solid.
Oh, Denise, did you see Quentin Williams? Was he on the field?
Yes, I believe
he is playing this year. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Denise, we can run.
Yeah,
we got the captain is back at center, which is apparently what Jimmy probably will need to settle him down. I think we'll be able to run.
I'm hoping.
At least a little bit.
Well, the good news too is because like Jet and even Raheem Mostert like can catch out of the backfield, so we have that going for us too.
Yeah, that's true.
Because technically it's a run/pass kind of thing, so we've got that going for us too.
That's
like
true.
I said, I'm hoping everybody's right. I mean, I'm hoping Sharon's right. Hey man, I'm all for 30-0. Let's do it. Let's kick some booty. I'm all for that.
Well, a shutout. Oh, that'd be so awesome. It'd be fitting, too. That's how the 49ers are supposed to beat the Jets. Don't fool around with them. Beat them up.
My thing is, and the other thing I worry about is, or I shouldn't say worry about, I should say it pisses me off, is Kyle. If we're ahead 28 to zip, come, the second half, put your foot on their throat and don't let up until the end of the game.
Absolutely. Do not take your foot off that gas. Keep going. Play to the fourth quarter.
That's what I feel like we get ahead and he kind of like lays back a little bit and he's like, oh yeah. Like he even said it in his press conference. He was like, well, I thought we had the game won. I'm like, Kyle, if I was standing in front of you right now, I'd probably slap the shit out of you.
No. That's the
You
first
thought you had
reaction
the game
anybody
won.
has. Oh,
I thought I had it won, so I just kind of kicked back. No, Kyle, there's 4 quarters in football. And believe it or not, the other people on the other side of the field have NFL players too.
Yes.
It's not like you're playing, high school students. Like, come on. Like, let's get this shit rolling. Come on. Hello.
Well, I think they learned from last week. Nothing's over until it's over. So we're going to see a team this week that's a little more focused. Jimmy G, he's probably heard what number 8 said about him. And so he's probably going to say, okay, look, you guys, I can play quarterback, okay? I just was, the offensive line was, Jimmy, don't worry about the offensive line. Do your read, focus, and fire. Stop standing there getting confused.
Well, and I will say that I watched the All-22 that people put up, and the pressures were all coming. The majority of the pressures were coming from the right side. So McGlinchey didn't really have a great game either.
No, 4 pressures that I read. Yeah. So, yeah, McGlinchey's a good run. So, you can run behind McGlinchey all day, but his pass protection is still a little bit suspect. And from what we've seen in game 1, it's digressed. Okay. He's got to
Well,
get that.
I'm hoping that he calls his buddy Joe Staley, and Joe Staley is like, all right, McGlinchey, get your ass over here. Let's do some work. Like, come on. You got to protect Jimmy.
And if he's going to try to keep up with the other side of the line, come on. We've got a Pro Bowler over there. You can't let him just show you up each and every Sunday.
Oh, my God.
Anyway.
Trent Williams is a stud.
Ain't he?
Stud.
That's Jordan Hicks, who got a viral video that included him being not pancake, but sandwiched.
That was the most awesome video ever.
You could hear the crash. It sounded like a car accident. Bam! Hey,
the other thing
go ahead.
The other thing real quick that I thought they said, super quick, is I think they said it's going to be silent. I don't even know if they said they're going to have crowd noise there. So that might be weird, just FYI.
Oh, no. That's right. It's up to each stadium as to how they want to do that, I guess. Oh, that's awful.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if that's a fact. I was trying to research that, but I'm not sure. But I could have swore someone said that it's silent. But anyways, I'll let you go. I know you got a ton of callers.
Thanks, Denise. Good stuff as usual. I'll see you. We'll look for you Sunday with a score of 28-17 and give you the crown of the most advanced mind in football. All right.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have nothing compared to you, Ronbo. You're a stud. I love your show.
Thanks, Denise. See you Sunday. Oh, God.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I see Edmus, the sickest. Thanks, Edmus. This is battle of the scared quarterbacks. Got money on Sam Ghostbusters Darnold over Jimmy Paranoid G. See, I can't even get mad. We deserve this. Jimmy deserves this. Come on, Jimmy. Cut it out. Although, Ed, I got to tell you, unfortunately, you're catching Jimmy after he messed up. He's usually very good after he messes up, so we'll see. Alex! Alex, are you rolling along? You must be riding along in your car.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little funky. Alex, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm actually traveling right now. Sorry.
Ah, okay, I thought so.
Am I too scratchy?
But you know what? It's audible. Go ahead. Let me hear your thoughts on this prediction and game.
You know, if I cut out too much, don't mind just cut me off and send me to the next one. But if you can hear me, then
I can hear you.
we'll keep it rolling.
We can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah,
Alex?
so Jets this week, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I was waiting for you to go ahead and proceed. Your
my
feelings.
bad.
yeah. Give us what you think's going to happen this weekend, how it's going to happen, and give us the score, and we're ready to listen.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think everyone kind of knows at this point that the Jets' run defense is not nothing to gloss over. And obviously, running the ball is our strength. So it's definitely going to be it's definitely going to come down to a Jimmy game to see if he's slinging the rock. Which I think that he could have a nice little game here, but. I'm not going to call it a bounce back game unless he throws at least 3 touchdowns on the board. Because if he doesn't throw more than two touchdowns, then what are we doing? Like, what are you doing, Jimmy? So I want to see at least 3 touchdowns from the guy because I think that my personal theory is I think that Shanahan is wanting Jimmy to kind of get to the next level and not live off the play action, not live off the run game. I think he wants him to start really reading
being a quarterback.
And,
yeah. Basically, yeah. God.
Jimmy had a good postseason, but you could tell that he wasn't really in. He was never really in a rhythm throwing the ball because he didn't throw the ball too much in postseason. We ran the ball so much against the Vikings. We ran the ball so much against Green Bay that when it came to the Super Bowl and Jimmy had to throw, it didn't really seem like he had been throwing the ball. It didn't really seem like he had much of a rhythm, So I think that this is going to come down to a Jimmy game and just throwing the rock around.
And actually, I hope so. As long as they don't lose, let him get all the practice he needs, build that confidence. No, be alert out there at all times. Get rid of the ball. All of us agree, Jimmy, when the play has collapsed, abort, Jimmy. Just throw it away. Don't sit there and get beaten up. You could get hurt.
And don't just throw it into triple coverage. We got so lucky with that PI last week that McKinnon was in triple coverage.
I don't know what.
I don't know.
And the throw was off balance as he was falling down. Jimmy, if I'm Kyle, our relationship would be marred when Jimmy came back to the sideline. I would have straight up asked him, Jimmy, what in the hell was that? What?
Oh.
I would have said it. I know I would have. And Jimmy might have been pissed, but I'd have gave it to him. Oh.
No, he would have. And he deserves that. He deserves that. Like, after the All-22 is out now, I knew that Jimmy didn't have a good game. Obviously, everyone knew that. But after watching the All-22, holy crap, this guy could not see the field, man. Did you see that Dante Pettis route that has the DB falling over in the end zone?
He's good at that. That's why I've always been on his corner. He's got talent, Alex. He's got talent. I don't know what the problem is.
Jimmy's got to get the guy the ball. He is shaking defenders out of their shoes. It is ridiculous. Like, I don't know if he doesn't trust them. I don't know if Jimmy's just not seeing the field. The bottom line is Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's got to be able to see the field. He's got to slow down the game because even Steve Young said this week that he's got to slow down his reads because he went through them too fast last week. That he didn't see people running wide open. So it wasn't Shanahan. Like, Shanahan was getting dudes open. This dude Jimmy was just going through his progressions way too fast.
Yeah, That's what Steve said. He said he had the same problem way back in the day. So I hope he,
but hey, we got 15 games, so Jimmy's got time to prove himself for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see. Because he's got all the people he needs. He's got Jordan Reed out there. We're talking about a Pro Bowler. He's got McKinnon. He's got Kendrick Bourne, who is well versed with. And damn it, Trent Taylor and Jimmy used to have a thing going on. So let's get it back going on.
I know.
You know. So hey, Alex, give me. We're going to run out of time. Give me your score.
Yeah. I'm thinking 24-6.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thinking about 24-6. But hey, what? Just real quick, the most important thing this season, besides Jimmy Garoppolo taking that next step, is getting hot at the right time. That is the most important thing. If we get hot at the right time this year, going to the playoffs, then we'll be good.
Yeah. Because the Hawks do it every year. The Hawks peak around week 8 or 9, and then they start turning into the Hawks. Regular season, we're going to get to the playoffs.
Even the old school Patriots did that back in the day. They would start out the season like, 3-3, 4-2, whatever, and then
start getting it together. So I'm not worried about right now. I just don't want to lose to the Jets. I don't want a nail biter in the fourth quarter either. That bothers me. So
let's hope not. If we do, we've got a problem.
We do. All right, Alex, good stuff, fam. We'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
All
right, boss. Go Niners, baby. Have a good one.
Night. Oh, God. Yeah, everybody's pretty much 28 to... Wow, Deshaun's got us in a nail biter. 28 to 27. Oh, my God, that's scary. Woo! I better not see that.
Ronbo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, D, it's time to play ball. And I'm glad you're with the Dion breakdown. D, talk to me.
Oh man, this has been an eventful week, man. We had Sherman go on IR. We got George Kittle out Sunday, so that means that Jordan Reed starts. Everybody thought that we was gonna have to suffer through another Dante Johnson episode, but Akello with his phone cleared concussion protocol, so he obviously will be starting along with D-Man mostly. We got Shanahan talking. We got Shanahan saying Sanu might not even be up to play if we have enough receivers. Like, I don't know what's going on. This has been an eventful week, but I can tell you this. I can tell you that I see a beautiful situation unfolding before us because we have been handed the worst offense in the league as far as the defense to go against the Jets. Like, we literally have Sam Darnold at quarterback. That is a statue in the pocket. It would be so much easier to sack him, and it'd be one less thing for us to be worried about as far as, we don't have a little squirrel running around out there making plays, not collapsing the pocket, doing all those things, stuff like that.
I hate him. God. So,
I mean, he just, I can't stand Kyler Murray, but one thing I can say is Javon Kinlaw's very promising. I watched a little bit of film on his rushes and the things that he does. That man is only going to get better and better. And when you start putting him in against inferior offensive linemen, that will build his confidence correctly. His press conference, that man is really hard on himself.
Yeah.
That young man is very hard on himself. He basically said, I play like crap. I don't like it. Yeah. And they said, well, when do you think you'll reach your potential? He said, as a football player, never. That means that his drive and his hunger runs deep. That means he is never satisfied. And that's always a good thing. And I love that. As far as like with the receivers, Dante should be benched. We should automatically put Sanu in. I'd rather see Muhammad Sanu go out there with sure hands, ready to go up and make a catch, rather than deal with Dante Pettis not looking for the ball, not being in there on plays, not even doing anything. I mean, he's basically a decoy on the field. Ain't nobody afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't like he gonna do anything. We could send George Kittle out there with one leg, and he'd play better with better than Dante Pettis.
You know?
One leg and one arm. I take George Kittle with his left leg and his right arm over Dante Pettis fully healthy any day.
Dion, get ready though, because Kyle's going to put him out there this Sunday, guaranteed.
I'm gonna tell you this: if he gets another pass like that where he doesn't at least attempt to go up and get that ball, that shows a lot. It just shows that Dante is not ready for prime time, and he is just too scared to go over the middle. You could talk all that crap in practice, but when it came to the real field and you had a chance to go up and make a play, you didn't take advantage of it. I can tell you right now, if KB sees another ball thrown the way that it was thrown to him, he's going to make sure he gets that contact so he can get that PI in the end zone. And if we're smart, Kyle won't be a dumbass. And yes, I said it, people. Kyle won't be a dumbass and put Raheem Mostert in there on the damn goal line when we know that's Jeff Wilson Jr.'s job.
Anybody but Heem. Heem is he'll take you all the way down the field.
I love him.
But don't put him in that position.
But you don't put him on the goal line. That's what you call Jeff's number. This is what Jeff do. Jeff had 4 touchdowns in the first 2 games, and where did they all come from? Inside the 5. Why? Because Jeff likes to hit people. Jeff run like AP to an extent. I'm not calling him AP by any stretch of the imagination.
But he will run into a brick wall, believing he can take it down.
He will run into a brick wall and try to run through it. That's just his MO, and I'm fine with that. We have a goal line back. Put him in there and let him do his job. If Jet McKinnon stretches on that right there at the goal line before he winds up getting tackled, that's a touchdown. You see what I'm saying? Like these are small things that we are going to clean up as an offense.
We were standing right on the chalk. Jimmy could have just leaned forward. Anything but what they did. Okay, juice. Get the ball to juice. Come on, Kyle. Please, Kyle.
I mean, yeah, you gotta get it to those bruisers, man. And Jeff is our bruiser. That's the guy that wants to do it. But our defense, to be honest with you, I'm anxious to see what Akello and E-Man do as a duo. The reason being is because these are inferior receivers. So if we can't handle these losers, then we really got a problem because Jamison Crowder is out. Jamison Crowder was their only viable threat at receiver.
Without him.
And he's out. So who is Sam Brother throwing to? Because we don't even know the names of the receivers. I
got to go look that up, too. I have no idea. Then we got to get your score, though, because we got to go. But, yes, good breakdown.
This one, I'm just going to go, I'll go ahead and go at least 30 to 10. Okay. We'll give them about 10 points, but 30 to 10. And I'll go ahead and end it the same way as I always do. If you in here and you from another team and you hating on the 49ers, just go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. You know why? Because you don't have a Ronbo. You'll never have a Ronbo. And your team sucks. That's why you're here.
Drink to that.
You're only here because your team sucks. And you know that the 49ers have solidified greatness. 7 Super Bowls, 5 rings, and just countless Hall of Famers. And we're going up against one.
And not many guys over 25.
No. They ain't ready for us, Ronbo, man. We got it, man. We got it. We got stuff for years to come. Hey, man, you have a wonderful evening, brother. Appreciate the platform. I love you, brother. We're gonna keep this 49er train rolling. Y'all have yourselves a good evening. And like I said, hit that like and subscribe button, dang it.
And when you get through hitting that like and subscribe, click on Deion Johnson so he can tell you some more things you need to know. Because most of y'all are football challenged. Especially, boy, that Patrick Mahomes boy and his boy Brian Ford. Boy, them dudes, they need to stay in class for at least 8 hours. XD!
Hey, brother.
Hey, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, it's the dawn before, the dawn before redemption. Jay, we're looking at the 49ers going up against the Jets, flying out to New York City, or should I say, to the Meadowlands, and getting ready to take on the Jets, who must be like shaking in their boots. I would be. You know what? Because, Jay, even a watered-down 49ers without some of the main dudes, you got no Kittle, and let's see what I'm missing. Kittle's missing off the offense. We got Richard Sherman. We got Dee Ford is probably not going to play. I got Debo's. I mean, we're talking about an all-star team not showing up for this game. But still, this game is going to be that game that identifies how good the 49ers are, because if they can lose as many people they have, Ronnie Blair, all those guys are out, and still dominate, that means this team is definitely ready. But, Jay, your feeling on this game and what to expect and your score.
I expect us to come out, a little bit better than we did. We started off fast with Arizona Cardinals, so we just need to stay on the accelerator. We just need to keep going, quit, just keep having drive stall. We just need to keep going fast and putting up points. And I think we can handle them real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get them out of the building real quick. You know what I'm saying?
And don't take them light. That's the thing. Don't come in there because they're weak.
Don't take them lightly.
And
this
clown.
Yeah. These are, like the caller said, these are NFL players. You know what I'm saying? So they're playing against NFL players. They're getting paid too. So you can't just take them lightly and thinking that they're not going, because you can get beat at any given time. If you ain't on your game, you can get beat any time.
Yep.
So
that's been proven too many times.
For that, yes. You know what I'm saying? So, they need to come in there and just go in there and just beat the brakes off these fellas. I mean, just
no mercy.
Go from the first second start to the last second end. They need to just go ham on them, because,
Listen, Jay, think about this for a minute, though, Jay. The Jets do have a run defense. Do you think that's going to stop the 49ers from running?
No, I think Kyle's gonna get back to what he used to. I guess he probably, I don't know, but I think he was just experimenting on stuff and see what works, since we didn't have a preseason. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the man thinks, because sometimes he'll go and beat himself, you know what I'm saying? Instead of a team beating us, he would make us beat ourselves, because some of the play callings he made, and he's a genius. That don't take nothing, away from him. But at the same time, I think he just get in between himself. You know what I'm saying? He's his own enemy.
Because the thing is, if I got a guy that can steamroll just about anybody in the NFL, if I got and you look at I'm looking at talking about Taylor. Trent Williams, and of course Thomason on the left side. I put George Kittle over there too. That's all I need this week, and I can run. I can run over there all day. Why don't I?
Right. You could do a shovel pass. You could have did a screenplay. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't care how good the Jets defense is. They will not stop that attack. No way.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just us. Kyle can dial up some plays. He can create plays where he can make our running game dominant. You know what I'm saying? But all these people got it in their head that we're going to stack the box up. We're going to let Jimmy beat us. You know what I'm saying? Because they're listening to the media. And Jimmy is a good quarterback. But at the same time, Jimmy, he's Jimmy.
He has his days. I don't know why he has to go through them, but he has them. You know what, though? It's the beginning of the season, and maybe he just needed a warm-up game. Well, hopefully he's warmed up now, because that was awful. I don't care what anybody says. That is not. Yeah, that's not normal for him. He looked worse than usual.
Yeah, he did. And then when he was running, he looked like Curly out there going in circles. I was like, oh, my Lord.
Oh, that spinning around in the pocket. Jimmy, what are you doing?
Spinning around like a dog chasing his tail. I'm like, oh, man, come on, Jimmy. Come on, man.
You know what?
Like, you got enough spins where you got to throw the ball away. And sometimes you got to see the end of the tunnel, and you got to throw the ball away.
Yeah, he's looking to make a play. Jay, that's what Kyle's got to talk with him. Don't go kamikaze play. That move he made, falling down, throwing to Jerick McKinnon, who was in triple coverage. It looked like there's about 30 guys down there. Jimmy, the hell you doing?
Yeah, he just got to – I think he needs to I think he needs to watch more film. I don't know.
He'll-
He needs to
he'll-
watch more
no.
film. He needs.
No, Jay, no 2 games badly in a row. We need to get your score, though, because we got to go. What score you got?
I got I'm gonna say 28-7.
Man, most of us are around the same thing. All right, good job. I'll tell you what, let me see you Sunday, okay?
Yes, sir, Ronbo.
All right. Night, Jay.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
good night.
You too. And Santana. Dun, 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 boom, 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 boom.
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh! Santana, man.
What's going on, my man?
Hey, I'm sitting back here, man. I'm enjoying the fact that there's no stress in this game as far as I'm concerned. I don't see the 49ers struggling with the Jets. Of course, the Jets thinking, man, they think they just could come in here and run us out of New York. We got a surprise for them. This is East Coast. We don't play that out here. See, pride steps in at some point, and the Jets are going to play the 49ers tough. But they got no business, no matter how tough they get, Santana. We're supposed to run them out of the place they don't want to be ran out of, which is their stadium. What are you thinking?
Man, Ronbo, I don't know. I'm not so sure, man. After what I saw Sunday, I'm not too convinced. I mean, now we have George Kittle out for the game, and we struggled with George Kittle in the field.
In the game, right?
Yeah. So
but Santana, do you think the Jets are as good as the Cardinals?
No, they're not as good as the Cardinals. No. But I mean, they're an NFL team. You can't count them out. So at any given Sunday, the worst team. At any given Sunday, the worst team can beat you too. So
who do the Cardinals play this weekend? I mean, you know what? I want to suggest we all watch the Cardinals this weekend, whomever they're playing, to make us feel better.
I think they play the Redskins, right? The Washington.
Oh, that's
Redskins?
right. That's right. Oh, that's not a good test.
So
if they beat the Skins to death, then we'll know. That team is serious.
I kind of want to watch that because supposedly the Washington's defensive line is pretty good with what's his name, Chase Young.
Oh yeah, they lead the league in something.
I want to see how
in the defensive
if they can contain Kyler Murray, but in that realm, back to the 49ers and Jets. I mean, like I said, George Kittle's out. He's one of the big factor for a running game for blocks. So I don't know if that's gonna affect us in the running game in a way, but hopefully, I mean, we can pull something out, but it's not looking too good. I know we signed Mohamed Sanu, but I mean, Mohamed Sanu is Mohamed Sanu. He's not like anybody special or something that he's going to come and is going to make big plays.
Before you get too deeply into depression, remember, you've got your regular center back. You've got Ayuk, which is an added weapon. He's not going to bail on any passes like who likes to do. All right. And also, the fact that Ahkello Witherspoon is playing opposite instead of Dante Johnson has already got me feeling better. No matter what we think about Soup Spoon. No matter what we think about Spoon, he's better than Johnson. And remember, these guys don't have a lot of weapons out there, so I don't know if he's given too much credit. The Jets, is that right?
Yeah, who the Jets? No, I mean, like I said, it's like the way I see it is like it's the NFL and at any given Sunday,
but not this given Sunday.
Yeah, so that's what I see it. Yeah, like that's the way I see it. But being a threat to us, I'm not really concerned about that. But like I said, if we win, I'm not going to be impressed, and I'm not going to take anything out of that game because I mean it's the Jets, and they're pretty much like ranked. They're the last, So I want to see the Niners versus a good team where we can consider them like, all right, well, let's see what we actually have.
Gotta wait a couple
going
of weeks.
into the season because it's going to be a couple of weeks. Because I mean, who's next? We got the Giants. Giants are they suck too. But then we're going to the Eagles.
Now that's going to be a good game. That's a contest.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
And then we got the Dolphins. And then what we see after that, Ronbo, is going to be really tough, man. Because I think we go Patriots, and then we have
the Patriots scare me. They didn't scare me before because they had that other guy quarterbacking. Cam Newton, he looked like Cam Newton. last weekend.
Yeah.
I said, uh-oh.
I mean, after
I didn't expect
after
that.
Miami, Ronbo, it gets. I want to say like every single game is a 50-50, to be honest. Every game after that, I see every game as a 50-50, just because we're going to deal with a lot of mobile quarterbacks, and that kind of concerns me a little bit, especially with Dee Ford maybe being out. I don't know if he's going to be healthy.
Maybe. Santana, Dee Ford is always possible to be out. That's what he does. I'm so tired of him. Yeah. Santana, but don't worry about it. We got to get your score though now, and
all right,
and see what happens on Sunday.
Score. I'm gonna keep it a low scoring game. I think it's gonna be maybe like 18, maybe 18-7. Niners, 18-7 Niners.
We scored 20 points against the Cardinals. Okay, Santana. Okay, we'll put Santana down for the 49ers not having any offense at all. Just a couple of field goals. Okay.
I'm just Ronbo. The thing about me is just I just grade pretty hard. I want to see some good things out in the field before I can be like, but
if they don't score more than 18, I'm gonna congratulate you. That was a good call. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Let's see you Sunday.
Have a good night, man.
You too.
All right, man. See you.
God dang. Wow. How many people got? Somebody else had it's like around 18, 17. I see somebody had it's a 17, 14. All right, I was gonna. Hey, Emilio. Now, Emilio, I have to tell you, Emilio has actually become, since we've been knowing each other down through the years, Emilio's become what can I rely on? Emilio's like the dude is usually accurate. I just never gave him credit. Emilio, what's going to happen this weekend?
First off, that last dude, come on, dude. We all watch football. You can't, your grades, you know what, never mind. I don't even want to get into it. I have 18 points. You know what? I get that you let people talk, but Ronbo, you got to cut people off. Come on now. I grade too hard. Are you serious? I don't want to cut, but who the hell are you? Come on now. I didn't want to talk dude down, but are you serious, man? Come on.
Jimmy pissed off a lot of people last week. I guess that's what the thinking is. They gave up. But Emilio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a bounce back game for the whole team, not just Jimmy.
I know.
Jimmy has to just make better throws.
True.
Most of our run game is pretty good. It should, like I said, it's just the whole team should bounce back on this. They all seem down on each other. Like, then we blew it. Sometimes we had a chance. We let off the foot. We shouldn't have done this. We could have done that, So it's a bounce back game. It's good that it's the Jets, But all in all, I think we should beat the brakes off the Jets. But other than that, like I said, it's just a bounce back game. Like I said, I was irritated too, but I ended up getting over it.
Yeah, I did too. It's week 1. You can't stay mad about week 1. If it's week 9, 10, 11, it's like, damn, what is wrong?
No, I would have got it. No, but at the same time, in a way, it's like when we played the Falcons, same scenario. We just took them a little too lightly and just said, oh, we can beat these guys. They shouldn't have played like that and should have acted like that. But at the same time, it's good. It's week 1, and it sucks. It was a divisional game.
Mm-hmm.
But it does help. Like, okay, we need to step our game because if not, we might not make the playoffs just because it's not the division. We can come in second place and still get in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And we go any further down, we're just going to be asked out, not be in it. So.
Mm-hmm. And home field don't mean nothing this year.
No, it don't. So it wise them up. So it should help them to wise up a little bit. Like, oh crap, now we're in last place. Everybody won a game, but us. So
the revenge tour.
so
Nothing legendary about being in last place.
So it should help them a little bit. It should be like, oh crap, like I said, they were all down on each other. So it should be motivation.
I can see that. Because it's got to be embarrassing, especially to lose the way they lost. You guys didn't get beat up. You did it again. You had a team on the ropes, and you didn't put them out. You had the Super Bowl, you refused to put your foot on their neck. You had this game, you refused to put the foot on the neck. When you guys going to learn? You got to finish the job, you know? So
that too, but it also falls on Kyle. It's just like, I just let out foot, but I thought we had to go on my dude. You don't do that. You just keep going at it. I'm not saying just kill these guys, but at least keeping the momentum going. You ain't got to score a touchdown every single time. Just keep the ball away from the other team.
Yeah.
You do that, you should be all right.
Yeah.
It's just the main focal point of the thing.
Grind it out. Slow it down. Take 12, take 8, take 6 minutes off the clock going down the field on one drive.
Matter of fact, that's the one thing I did give Shanahan, since we had like 5 minutes left. He took literally almost the whole time off the clock. But if we would have got that pass with what's the name? The last pass that Jimmy threw, we would have been off for it. We could kill the clock. Because let's say if we scored in with a matter of 1 minute, you still would have gave what's the name a whole bunch of time to try to score. So it kind of did help.
And we couldn't do a thing with Hopkins. So, any time at all on the clock would have been too much. But Emilio, what do you got for a score in this game?
Help. You know what? I think it's a bounce back game, everybody. I think we'll, I say 34-7, 34-14. I say Frank Gore gets 2 touchdowns.
Oh, I keep forgetting about Frank. I don't want to see him out there like this. But our guys seem to be ready to play him, though. They know what to expect. Frank,
I give Gore at least 2 touchdowns. So I say 34-14. I give Gore for 2 touchdowns. So I kind of want to see him succeed just because we all
he is our guy.
He's always in there.
Yep. No matter where he goes.
Every time he talks, he always refers to Niner as we. So
yeah. See, he ain't left.
He's always going to be a Niner no matter what he does.
And what our guy's going to find out, Frank Gore can run as low to the ground as an ant. That dude can get down and drive. I've never seen a guy can run almost horizontal. God, Frank, that's amazing. God, he can still drive 2 inches off the dirt. Girl, you can tackle that. Love him. Hey, Emilio, I'm going to let you go up and see you Sunday if you get a chance.
Yeah, if you get a chance. Right now, like I said, I'm busy at work. I'm over here running out of breath.
Yeah, I know, because you're doing a good job. It's not as loud as usual. Good job. All right, Emilio.
No, it's gotten quiet, but I think we should get this W.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. Yeah, you too.
Thanks, Phil. All right, let's go check out Curtis and see what Curtis has got something to say about this game. Curtis!
What up, Ronbo?
Curtis, man.
What up,
Curtis,
what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, man, with Jets football, we're going to be 1-1 come Monday. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, though, you got a lot of people who have lost faith. I got Deshaun Page is the worst in here. 28-27. Not only are we going to have a good job scoring, but we're going to be giving up points like crazy to the Jets, who ain't even as good as the Cardinals, but they're going to run up 27 points on us. What?
I doubt that. Only reason we lost to the Cardinals because we could contain Murray.
And Hopkins. Good.
And Hopkins.
God.
But the thing is, we'll contain Hopkins at first. But when Murray started running, he started running wild.
That made Hopkins' job easier.
Somebody. Right. It makes his job easier because now we got to worry about Murray running. Especially if we go like man to man. We got nobody watching. So
they can do that to a lot of teams. They're going to do that to a lot of teams, Curtis. They're going to do it to us next time, too, if we don't have something ready for them. But Silas,
he got to find a solution for that shit.
I don't know what he's going to do, though, because if Murray's running, you can't touch him.
3-3-5 defense.
Yeah, because that gives 2 levels. Yeah, you know what? That might work, actually.
That will work. Put a spot on him. But we should have won that game anyway. We should have still won that game.
I know, even though we played sloppy. Hopkins was out of control.
We played sloppy.
Kyler's running all over the place.
We still had the ball. We still had the ball at the last minute.
We made some mistakes too, Curtis. We helped him with that too. Them penalties, that was it right there. You get your hands off of it.
But some of them was from the referees, cause when Marv, when he was sliding, some of them catches was even called for. Cause they got like 215 Pistons on screen law for hitting them.
Crowder, same thing. And Crowder's in midair. What was he gonna do? You can't put the brakes on. What are you gonna do? You can't stop now. He all of a sudden he dives forward. It wasn't even a slide. He dived head first. Ref, read your manual. That's not a slide. And flag. Oh, man.
Hey, man,
So anyway.
Jim G, man, he got to step up his game, man.
Yeah, a lot. A lot. I don't know what he was doing, but that was strange.
I don't know what he was doing.
Pressing.
I don't know what he was doing, because, man, you had people open. That's just like in the Super Bowl, he had people open, and wouldn't like I told you, what happened in practice. He locked on one guy, and the defense read his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did have a pick and one before the penalty.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing is, Jimmy, I'm noticing, though, he gets rattled under pressure. Now, at one point, they was getting through the offensive line, right? Jimmy's got to figure out here, get rid of the ball, find a receiver, because that's what that quick read is about. He's trying to get rid of the ball before he gets hit. The thing is, he used to be able to avoid contact. Remember when he first came, we played against the Hawks? I mean, a Hawks was coming like a pack of dogs at Jimmy. He didn't even flinch. He knew the pressure was coming. He gradually moved to his left, all the while directing the receiver and hitting for a touchdown. Where is that, Jimmy G?
Because team got tape on him now.
Kyle.
That's why.
Kyle's
that's why,
offense.
And Kyle too.
Yeah.
Kyle too. But team got tape on him, and they know. Won't tell you.
But you know, for guys who get out of the pocket, you can't. The book on you ain't going to help none, because Russell Wilson's been living off that for years. Kyler Murray's now established himself as, you can't touch this. He's like MC Hammer out there. Do you see when he started to scramble and they showed the footage in slow-mo? Big dudes was trying to reach Kyler Murray. Looked like he got smaller and got quicker. He started moving around. Nobody can get close to him. That dude is fast, Curtis. I mean, he must be hella quick.
Fast. That's why I keep on saying about Nick Mullins. Because Nick Mullins can get out there too. Nick Mullins stay in the pocket. Nick can run that bootleg. And that was something that
Nick ain't got no
that
quick.
was something.
He ain't fast.
Hey, I checked out his highlights yesterday. Hey, that dude.
Nick Mullins.
He read the field, and
he
could use his eyes to manipulate the fucking safeties. To use his eyes on the safeties. That's something that Jimmy G don't do. Jimmy G don't do that.
Actually, Nick got in trouble.
Jimmy G do not do that. He do not. He look at one receiver, he stares him down, and that's what happens.
When he's under pressure, he doesn't really. Nick had a lot of problems with that when he came in that year. In fact, that was his only problem, actually. Everything else he did really well. But Curtis, we got to get your score. We ran out of time again. What is your score?
My score? I'm a 49er fan. My score going to be 42-6.
You know what? The 49ers might be.
I think we pissed.
Yeah, I was just saying, the 49ers might be mad enough to keep running that score up.
They mad. We pissed. We finna go with some ass. We get number one sack the whole game, too. Oh, yeah, we finna go with some ass. 42-6.
There you go. I like it. Curtis, we got to go. I'll see you Sunday, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Night. 42.
Right.
If he's right, I'm going to love it. Because I'll be saying, Sonny, I told Curtis, man, come on, Curtis, that's too much. It's 42-6. And the 40 reason 49ers didn't score 49 is because the game was too short. Hey, Jay.
Ronbo.
Jay. Man, Jay, it's that time of the week when we start talking about lying and carrying on about what we think is going to happen on Sunday. But Jay, I know you're going to tell the truth. You're always on the truth. What do you got going on Sunday?
I mean, I got us dominating.
know, they ain't got nobody on offense. So defense should do good.
And takeaways and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. I rewatched the game, you know what I mean? Other than a few plays, defense really played good, though, to the second, like the third quarter. They really held them in check. You know? I mean, offense did pretty good, you know. Just a couple of things that Jimmy needs to clean up.
And please scrub it down good and use disinfectant. Jimmy's got, I don't know, that throw he threw when Jack McKinnon was covered by 2 or 3 dudes down there, it really concerned me. Jimmy, what the hell are you doing? You know there was no way in hell he knew that he was going to get a pass interference. Jimmy probably said, no, I knew he was going to get a PI. He better not say that. What?
I mean, this is what we're just going to have to deal with until we get a new quarterback. You know what I mean? Jimmy, this is who Jimmy is. He ain't going to be nothing more, nothing less. You know? He ain't getting nothing, you know? We just got to call a spade with a spade. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know?
Well,
Jimmy too old. Jimmy been playing football since he probably was like 10 years old. He's too old not to know how to throw a pass. Yeah.
But his judgment at times is what surprised. But you know, here's the thing, Jay. You're going to see Jimmy this week look like he's large and in charge. Guarantee it. But the thing is, why can't he stay on that page? You look at it when he played the Saints. He played the Rams. He played the Cardinals last year. He has times when he looks brilliant. And then the next minute, he looks like he's a rookie. I don't know what goes through his mind or what causes those kind of sudden breakdowns. I've never seen that. Either a quarterback is like you say, he is what he is, or he isn't. Well, Jimmy, it's kind of hard to figure out who he is because he won't be one of them. He'll be this dude today, and then he'll be this dude next week, and then all of a sudden he'll muscle up and he'll beat the Saints. I said, what?
What? But that's basically, I mean, Jimmy got some talent, but that's basically play calling and the talent we had at receivers. You know what I mean?
But he's still got to execute.
That was,
even though.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, and like we say, them slants and them posts will beat the Cardinals and beat the Saints, you know.
That's his bread and butter.
That's his pass. He, you know, he can't throw nothing else. Tell you the truth.
Well, he's going to have a receiver.
We're going to ride with him.
Yeah, he's going to have a receiver, though, because Sanders caught a couple of shots downfield. George Kittle's caught a few. Dante, he's had his moments, though, Jay. That's what I'm saying. Dante caught some bombs from him. Debo caught one last year against Baltimore. Even though it was contested, he can do those things, but I'm wondering, is Kyle telling him not to? Or what's up?
I mean, that might be the problem. Kyle want him to turn down the turnover. You know what I mean? We might have to
go the high percentage shots.
Yeah, look, Jimmy. If you gonna throw 2 interceptions, well, just do it. You know what I mean? You just make sure you throw about 4 touchdowns with them interceptions. You know?
Jay, you make a good point.
If that's the only way to take the handcuffs off.
Yes. If he would have threw an interception against the Cardinals, we would have won. For some reason, that makes him mad enough to straighten up.
Exactly.
We've never lost a game. Have we lost a game that he threw an INT? He threw one in the Super Bowl, too.
He was doing it.
Baltimore, he didn't throw an INT. We still lost that one. Did he throw an INT against the Falcons?
I ain't too sure. I remember he fumbled against the Seahawks, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was a bad, really. I think he threw an INT in that game. No, he didn't. He nearly threw one. Yeah, Jimmy, he's strange.
Yeah, he does. He just got to be that. Kyle got to let him just throw. If anything, you know, because I think last week, you know, rewatching that game, Kyle wanted to add that new wrinkle with thought. That was the most I ever seen Jimmy check down a running back. I mean, passes we had to running back. I ain't never seen that game last year. He ain't throw that many passes probably to running backs all season.
Jay, we're out of time, fam. What do you got for a score in this game?
27-6.
27-6. Our defense came to play. All right, Jay.
You already know. Already, Ryan Ball. Have a blessed
Jay,
night.
we'll crown you the
Have
man.
a wonderful weekend.
You too, fam. But I'll be looking at your score and say, Jay called it 27-6. A couple of field goals. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, that's all they get. They ain't got no problem.
All right, Jay.
You know what time it is.
Niners!
Bang, bang, Niner gangs. We back. Let's get it.
Here goes Jay. Rolling down the road with that payload. You go, Jay.
Already. Have a blessed one, brother.
You too, fam. Here goes it. All right, talk about bang, bang. Look what he did. He woke up Mel. Mel, throw your watches in the garbage.
I heard my name. Bang, bang. It was good, Ronbo.
Fam, it's time, as you know, the guys are down in your neighborhood right now and getting ready.
Yeah.
Hey, Mel, do you know anything about crowd noise? Somebody said they don't allow no crowd noise in the Meadowlands. Is that right?
Yeah. You know what? I don't even know, but I'm telling you this. There will be crowd noise because I'm going to standing outside the stadium tomorrow watching the game. So you'll hear me. You'll hear me from the parking lot, baby.
You need to get you a microphone and everything and set up a sound system.
No
Y'all won't
doubt.
let me in? All right. I'm going to do what I got to do out
exactly.
here.
Yep. Exactly. 2 weeks in a row, man. 2 weeks in a row, the same stadium.
Jay, I mean, I'm sorry, but Mel, this schedule, it probably won't happen for another 10 years, too. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's so unfortunate. You had a chance back to back.
Yep. Yeah, I was supposed to be at the first four, Ronbo, the home opener, these two in Jersey, and then the Eagles are going to San Fran in week 4.
Right. Yes. Right in your neighborhood,
right, and one of my clients, and one of my clients is, of course, he's a big Eagles fan because I live in Eagles country, and he had season tickets, so he was going to fly me out there, and we were going to watch the game together. So
that's right. No, the
I'm
Eagles
missing
coming
it,
to us.
man. And then,
I forgot about that.
And then, and then we play the Redskins, I think, in D.C. again. So, all of these games close to home, and I can't even go. I think so. And we play the Patriots in New England. I was going to fly up there to New England. Yep, they blew it, man. They messed it up for me, this darn Corona garbage.
Yeah. Oh, man. It can't last forever.
But, yeah, man, look. Listen, I've been hearing so many. I'm going to start calling y'all the faceless sometimes, man. Jesus. It's one game.
Called Jashawn
the first
Page
game
out
of the
first.
season.
28-7. Niners. We're going to give up 27 points to a sorry offense like the Jets. Boy, Jashawn.
Right.
Come on, Jay.
Nah, man. Nah. And let me try to clear some things up and explain some things. The people who are complaining and talking about Robert Saleh and he didn't do what he should have done as far as Hopkins. Oh, you got to double him. Listen, there are two different ways to deal with something like that. When you have a superstar player on offense, a superstar receiver like that, there are two, especially superstar receiver and then a whole bunch of just regular average Joes. Yes, the way Bill Belichick does it is he takes that one player and takes him out of the game completely and says, I'm going to make these other guys beat me. That's the way Bill Belichick does it. But there's another tactic that is also effective, which it was effective as well. Look, man, we only gave up 24 points, and a lot of that was turnovers and just all of that garbage.
And flags.
So the other tactic is, right, exactly. The other tactic is when you have a superstar player and a bunch of nobody, what you do is, okay, this is Hopkins. He's DeAndre Hopkins. The dude is going to get his. So we try to kind of limit what he does. But what we do is we focus on shutting everybody else down, and we make this guy beat us by himself. And especially in football, that's an effective tactic because it's very difficult for one player to just completely take over and win a whole game all by himself. It's very, very difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. So I think Robert Saleh did okay, man. He could have gone the other way. But then what? And then they're talking about spies. Okay, so if we spy Kyler Murray, that takes somebody out of coverage. So you can't double Hopkins and spy Kyler Murray at the same time.
Yeah,
so you kind of have to pick your poison. Yeah, so and put it this way: if the offense did what they were supposed to do, then that game is a W and nobody's complaining. Listen, DeAndre Hopkins had a career day. That was the most receptions he ever had in his career. And they still needed bad calls and all of that stuff to win this game by 4 points, and we still had a chance to win it.
Why did it have to be against us? Oh, I hate that. He
Right.
has a career
So
day
people
and they
calling
win.
for Robert. Right. People calling for Robert Saleh's job, and he sucks. He's trash. Like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that because when we do what we're going to do, get to the playoffs and ultimately go to the dance, these same exact individuals are going to talk about how, I never doubted. Oh, I always had faith. Oh, I was always riding with the
Mel,
team.
you know how they
Criticism is fine.
Yeah. We
Right.
always have that
Criticism is fine.
percentage of
We're
people that
supposed to
do
criticize
that.
them.
After a loss,
Right.
the sky is falling. We're winning.
Right.
Even then, they're still cautious.
Right.
But, it's never really
and
accept.
that's cool.
Yeah.
We're supposed to criticize these guys. These guys get paid millions. They're not above criticism. We should definitely criticize them, especially somebody like Jimmy at the quarterback position who's making all that money. But to say
it's
trade
over.
him, drop him, bench him, get him out of here. He was never this. Come on, man, get out of here.
I know. Like whatever good he ever did, we don't remember that. Well, Mel, we're almost out of time. Let me get your score real quick.
All right. Then I think we got this one 31-13, man. Score split. So 31-13. Same forwards as backwards. Yeah, I think we give up a touchdown on miscommunication with the defensive backfield, being that we have to plug some guys in. So I think that they'll score on miscommunication. And I think we give them 2 field goals as well.
Yeah, they got to get in field goal range.
I'm still waiting on. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that 50 burger, man. We got to have a game with a 50 burger coming up soon. It might be next week.
It's time too.
You take this week to get in rhythm. Yeah, take this week to get in rhythm, man, and then rocking and rolling.
There you go. All right, Mel. I'm gonna look for you Sunday.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yes, indeed. And you know what? We're projecting our own feelings on this game, but the 49ers could be pissed off. They know they played bad, and Jimmy for sure knows. That's why I know the game we're going to get from him is going to be interesting. Ellis!
Ronbo, what's up, fam?
Oh, Ellis, man, you know how we do on Fridays. We're looking at this game, talking about what it's going to be, how many points the 49ers going to score, how many the defense is going to let up, that type of thing. What are you thinking?
Man, look, we got Frank the Tank coming back.
Oh, I know.
Coming back for a nice little dance.
And he ain't missed a step.
Yeah, he's going like my man was just saying a couple of callers ago. He's gonna get at least 2. I feel like just the momentum and the energy is just gonna be.
Oh my God!
Just by default, we got to go ahead and chalk 14 up. You know what I'm saying? At a minimum, he's gonna get a score, but I'd say 14 if things get a little bit nasty. But that might be the only real offensive production they have. That's at least what I'm hoping. But it's what we need to do. I feel like
just for that reason too. If they're anywhere near the goal line, Frank's coming in. You got to make sure to keep him out of that zone.
Yeah, and the defense is going to have to make sure that we keep them far away from that red zone. We need to work on trying to set things up to where we don't even allow teams to get that close. You know what I mean? To where it should be like where the confidence and just the level of just greatness we got to be on. We got to keep teams from even getting that close, man. We got to get these turnovers. We need to shut them down, and we need to go hard. We need to keep our foot on the accelerator, like we've all been saying, and taking this, taking it very, very seriously. And another thing I was thinking about while listening is that we really need to make sure that I know I love George. We need George. And everything like that, just to be able to have him there, his presence alone and being on the field is always important. But we need to also learn how to be able to play without George.
Last year.
We did, and we played well. But that was proof that we don't have to necessarily have George, and we can take the pressure off of him and wanting to rush back from injuries and stuff like that and compromising his body because he's concerned about the team, and the team may not, maybe not being able to overcome, adversity or being able to sustain wins and just overall performance on the field without his presence there. We got to make sure that we can let him rest for a minute and kick back, as well as Richard. But, mainly I'm talking about George. Because I don't want to see him come back prematurely because we're going to need him, later on down the line. We don't need George coming back prematurely, and having a re-injure or, something becoming more extreme. So we need to just come and clean up these Jets, man. We need to come to their home and we need to run them out of their own house.
And give me some more Jordan Reed, Kyle, please. Because I think Carl's bringing him along slowly, I guess. But come on, you got Jordan Reed. George can take some time off. There is no problem as long as you got a Pro Bowler out there like Reed. And Reed made a couple of plays last week, but they can extend that. He can do more than that. So I
feel like Charlie's going to be getting a lot of burn. I feel like as far as for the run game, and we're going to have to start utilizing Ross. Ross is a player, man. We got to get Ross, and we can do really well with Jordan and Ross, and then with Charlie coming in and bulldozing and laying guys out. I mean, we got the team. We still are able to come and clean up. We just have to actually do it. Jimmy's got to come through for us this time. He needs to redeem himself, man, before things start to get real spooky for him. He gets a couple more games, 2 more games, 3 more games looking shaky like this. We all going to be talking about send him on his merry way. You know what I mean? Let's find a way to cut into that contract.
But remember,
go ahead.
Never had 2 bad games back to back. We'll see if he keeps that history up.
Yeah. He's going to do it. He's going to do it, though. I feel like at this point, he's kind of seen and not having that preseason as much as no other team had it and everybody had to experience it. Some guys actually need that. Not everybody absolutely needs those warm-up games, those games to get those jitters out and stuff like that. Some guys are ready to go, but that's what separates each individual from each other. So we got to, remember that Jimmy may have actually just, needed that and, to get it out of his system. And, now he can come back and redeem himself, like I said. And we got to get Jeff Wilson in the damn game. And I hope Jimmy starts reading
on them goal line situations. Kyle, come on, man. Haim, that's not his job. Nobody understands that. I wish they would ask him in the press conference. They didn't ask him.
It's set up in the I formation. Make it look like we're going to go dive. We're going to go straight up, into the up the gut and go around the outside.
And then
have a tight end break out and go to the outside. Have Jimmy roll out. That shit's so easy. We've watched so many teams do that where it's like, they're running. And then it's like there's nobody in the end zone on the side. You got guys wide open all the time. Switch it up a little bit. Don't be so damn predictable. These guys are trying to predict everything we do, and we got too much of a great coach and just a team overall where we got to mix it up, man. Throw them off a little bit.
That's confidence overload. You know what? We got enough muscle. We can get that in. Why? Oh, Ellis, look, the clock ran out. Ellis, give me a score, fam.
Man, you know what? I want to say, man, 34-17, man. Right. I ain't giving them no more than 17 points. Give them 2 TDs in the field goal.
Yeah, come on.
And, let's wipe the floor.
Yeah.
Let's wipe the floor with them Jets, man.
I'd like to see
Shout out to you, fam, as always.
Thanks, E.
The platform, Ronbo. Much love. And shout out to the chat, man, all the Niner faithful. And like Deion said, and like I'm always saying, man, shout out to all you haters in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all, being here with us. Y'all could be like distant cousins. Not this motherfucker. But anyway, but much love. Hit the like, subscribe, man. Go Niners for life.
Thanks, Ellis. Have a good night, fam.
Well,
and I see Guerrero, thanks, fam. He says we gotta get 37-16. Oh yeah, let's go Niners. Yeah, I agree. I'm telling you, 49ers don't go down there clowning around these guys. Take them serious and beat them up. It's Big A. Big A.
What's going on, my man?
Big A, man, I'm looking at 1-1 Monday just to redeem themselves after that silliness that took place this last weekend. And let's go. You know what I'm saying? And in 2 weeks, Big A, I'm talking 2-1 and momentum. Now the confidence is back, getting a little cocky out there. Got people back. Debo back on the field. I'm telling you right now, good things going forward. But Big A, right now, we're 0-1 and in last place in the NFC West. Who'd have thought? What do you think, fam? It's good to hear from you again, too.
Oh, yeah, Ronbo. Good to be here, man. Before I go on, Ronbo, can I do a shout-out to my wife?
Please.
Yes,
of course.
My wife, Trelissa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Trelissa Jones. The reason why, because she's a red and gold fan.
Yeah.
And she repped the red and gold 24/7, man. So I'm proud of her.
Yes, indeed.
But the prediction for this game, man, I think Ayuk gonna come in and do his thing, Rumbo.
Wouldn't that be special if he came in and debuted,
Oh, man.
busting out?
You know, I got a lot of people that's panicking around me, man, and because Kittle is out and Raheem not going to be there. You know, we got a lot of people that's coming in, man. We got horses in the stable, man.
No.
Yeah.
He was going to be playing.
Well, they say he wasn't going to be. I was reading that he's not going to be in this game because of his newborn child or something like that.
Oh! I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's not going to be in this game. Yeah. So, you know, my boy Jet, he's going to hold it down. I believe he's going to hold it down for Raheem now.
I didn't know that.
So,
but we need more than one running back.
Yeah,
I guess it's going to be Jeffrey Wilson Jr.
Oh, man. You know, I heard that he was an ex-wide receiver, man. So he'll be okay.
But Jeffrey Wilson's good, though. But no, I just didn't know. I forgot about Heem. Okay, so no Heem. So we got Jeffrey Wilson Jr. We got Hasty on the practice squad, but Kyle didn't say who was bringing up yet.
I like Hasty.
Big A just brought to the table something I was fully unaware of. I remember somebody said he was going to go see the birth of his child, but I forgot it could run into Sunday. Oh! Can see, with him,
yes, sir,
it was going to get stupid out there Sunday. Now,
oh man,
Jack's going to be okay, but he needs a complimentary back to work with because, you know, Jack's going to be getting screens and stuff like that more often than anything else. But this is crazy.
Yeah, man. My boy Jordan Reed, he's going to hold it down for Kittle, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, all these people that's out there panicking, man, just chill out, man. We got this, man. We going to do good, man. The Niners going to do good, bro. We got this.
I want to see. And we got Charlie Warner out there blocking for George Kittle. And Dwelly will be fine in that position as well. So we're good.
Yeah. But, yeah, Rumbo, what I was going to tell you, that guy Jameson that played for the Jets, I think he's out with a hamstring, right?
Probably. The Jets got a lot of people hurt.
Yeah, so that guy Witherspoon.
Oh, Jameson
Crowder.
I
ain't heard
right.
of him
Crowder.
Much,
yeah, he is
out.
out.
Crowder. I think it's Jameson Crowder.
You're right.
Yeah,
I forgot his first name.
You know, he should be okay out there, man. I don't think Witherspoon got an injury or nothing, so he should be okay. Because last year when he played with us, before he got that
he was looking
injury,
good, right?
he did pretty good. Yeah, so I think he's going to be okay. A lot of people don't remember that, but
I know.
I think he's going to hold it down, man.
I quit trying to remind him. You know, until he got hurt, he was doing well. And then all of a sudden he came back
doing well
and looked like he did the year before.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be all right, man. And it's the Jets. So like the last caller said, man, just look at it as a practice game, man. We got this, bro.
Then the Jets get no respect. Ain't no Jets fans up in the chat today. Usually every team we get ready to play has one dude that has no shame and comes in and starts talking madness. Like last year, we had a Tampa Bay fan. Who we played? We had a Cincinnati fan last year. They was just running them out to death. Oh, just talking major poo-poo. And both of them, we haven't seen them since.
I know. But you know what? Rudy keep coming back, though.
Rudy's hardcore. And now we got a Chiefs fan that thinks he just moved in, brought his clothes, hung them all up in the closet. We can't get him out of here. And then they got that smiley clown. They got a contingent of him.
He might as well just be with the red and gold. He might as well because he loves us. He's a down low Niner fan, man.
Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to call the police and have these intruders taken out of my house. They didn't come in here, man. And nobody said they could stay. I don't mind a visit, but they came and moved in. God.
Check him out of here, man.
Big A, your score was, did we get Big A's score? We just got it, didn't we? What was your score?
Oh, the score? Rumble, I'm going to have to say 31-3.
All right. Big A.
31-3.
There you go, 31-3. And give that lovely wife of yours a big hug and kiss for the 49 of Empire. And we're going to see you Sunday.
I will, Rumble.
All right,
Thank you, Rumble. Thank you, man. You have a good day, man.
Thanks. You too, Big A.
All right, bro.
And let's go to.
Hello?
Krusty, you got some sounds going on behind you. Can we cancel those?
Oh, yeah. Here, yeah. We muted those, so.
All right. Krusty, as you know, it's Friday night. What we like to do is make predictions on what we believe is going to be the outcome come Sunday. Krusty, it's football time. What are you thinking?
What I think the score is going to be this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, that, and what do you think is going to be the outcome and how's it going to come about? All those things. Because a lot of people think
last weekend.
Well, yeah. Huh? No, because a lot of people think there are a few people that actually think the Jets are going to mount an offensive. I still can't get over Deshaun Page. The most outrageous prediction I've seen today. Deshaun has us winning this game 28-27. That means we didn't play any defense against a team that's depleted offensively. Oh my God! But anyway, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I hope Kyle Shanahan finally finds out what he wants to do this year because he didn't know what he wanted to do last weekend.
Like experimenting.
I was confused, man. Huh. He was. I swear, it's not just our game, not just our game, but like every game I watched last weekend looked like a preseason game. It was a disappointing football weekend for me, all the way across the board, from Thursday all the way to Monday.
Good point.
You know, it was just like everybody played like shit last weekend.
Actually,
we played like crap. The Cardinals played like crap. We just,
actually,
we had the chance to win the game, but we were lucky that we had a chance to win last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they decided to try run Mostert on 4th and friggin' inches. Doesn't make any sense. Carl even said in his press conferences over the offseason that that's not the type of running back Mostert is.
Right. So why put that on his plate?
Like you should have. I was like, why didn't you try and do like Tevin Coleman or Jeffrey Wilson or something? Jeff Wilson,
They're
do
more
one of the
South
two,
guys.
You even said that you like the way linebackers look when Tevin Coleman hits them. I was confused. I didn't know what to do, man.
Chris, you don't think I can think
of? I was disappointed last week.
He was trying to surprise the Cardinals, maybe? But you can't surprise the Cardinals with a guy that light in the pants.
You know what last game reminded me of? The Cardinals game reminded me of when we played the Falcons last year.
Doing strange things out of character. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, he was experimenting. Not only that, it proved to me that without Debo and Ayuk in there, he doesn't trust his receivers, man. There was 41 yards at both receivers. He didn't trust his receivers.
But he should trust Bourne. Krusty, what was going on with him and Kendrick, though? Jimmy was frazzled and couldn't see guys that were open. And that really scares me because he used to be very good at knowing where people were. All of a sudden, since the Super Bowl, he doesn't know where people are. That's got to change.
I don't know if he doesn't know what people. Well, I think it was a combination of both Jimmy and Kyle, because Kyle wasn't calling good plays, man. He wasn't. I didn't think he was. He was experimenting too much on, I think he was trying to use it as like a preseason game to see what he can get the team to do since he's got a couple new pieces. It confused the hell out of me. I was disappointed. I hope that he dials his stuff in this week and pulls some stuff together, because if we lose to the Jets, which I don't think we are, it's going to be really disappointing. I'm going to be really scratching my head.
Krusty, from what you're saying, though, do you think he's going to go to Ayuk a lot this Sunday? If he's going to continue experimenting,
I think he will.
He's not going to have any respect for the Jets. He's going to go to Ayuk, isn't he?
I think he is. I think Ayuk's going to be one of his main targets, because think about it. He didn't freaking hardly target receivers at all. They even made comments of it during like the commentary and stuff. The whole game was like, why do you keep throwing it to George? Like, he kept throwing it to running back. He kept throwing it to McKinnon, and he threw it to Mostert, which that was a good touchdown. But
he went
I was disappointed. I was like,
got hurt a lot.
That's another thing. It's just like, what was it? Was it Buda Baker who freaking took his knee out last year too?
I know. Next time we play the Cardinals, I don't want George out on any patterns. I really don't, because Baker's too small, and the only thing he can do is go at George's legs.
Yeah. We got Charlie. We got Reed. Why didn't he use Reed more often? It didn't make any sense to me last week.
if anything, you want to break Reed in, right?
Man. You brought
It's
him
gonna
there
be
for freaking second.
Yeah. You know what? And with you saying that, it's going to be Jordan Reed and Ayuk this weekend with a little bit of sprinkling of Bourne. I think Dante's got to be. Dante's in trouble as far as snaps.
You know, another thing is I saw a lot of, like, I watched your show. I tried calling in on Sunday, but it didn't go through. I don't know why.
Well, sometimes Uber can do that. Yeah.
There was also a lot of people talking about Kinlaw. And there's a couple. Every time I saw Kinlaw in there, he was pushing people, but he was pushing people back. He threw some of those freaking offensive linemen around like ragdolls last weekend.
He was creating violence. Chris, but we're going to run out of time. Give me your score, so we can put that on record.
24-9.
24-9.
24-9.
I like that. Yes. After maybe 2 or 3 field goals. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk about Kinlaw more, though. We're out of time, though. But you're right. Kinlaw looked better than people they're getting credit for it. Robert Saleh pointed that out, too. All right, fam. I'm gonna look for you Sunday, okay?
Yeah, man.
All right. Night, Chris.
Yeah, I'll talk to you Sunday.
All right.
Later.
And Guero is this. Hey, we got it. That's his other one, right? Let's see, guys. His contributions are always appreciated. Thanks, Guero. He says, okay, our next loss will be against the Saints, and 14-2, we can lose no more. Wouldn't that be special? And the Saints are waiting for us, too. But they lost your top wide receiver today. I don't know how long he's going to be out for this week, but if he's out, anything's possible then. And the 49ers might actually be straightened up by then, too. We go to 4-3-2 in Texas. Who is this in Texas?
What it do, Ronbo?
Hey, it was Friday night for the Sunday. What is your name?
This is Jason Montana from Houston.
Jason Montana from Houston. What's up, fam? Great to meet you.
First time caller, just my little girl wanted to call and say, what up, Ronbo?
Hey. Hi. And what is your name?
She's a little shy, but just wanted to say, what up, what up?
Uncle that my dad always watches.
Yeah, I'm the same one, I guess. Maybe another Ronbo. I like her. She's got a sense of humor, too. What's her name, Jason?
Right. Her name is Xochitl, and this is J.C. Montana.
J.C. Montana. And wait, and her name is Xochitl. What did you say her name was?
Yeah, Sochi, it's like an Aztec princess.
Ah, Sochi. I thought you said Sochi. Let's make sure. Sochi! Great to meet you, too. Well, JC, man, I tell you, man, we got a game coming up this Sunday we cannot lose. Also, the team we're playing is so weak, the pressure's on, JC. Man, we cannot lose this game. Because if we battle, if we struggle, every critic in Stephen A. Smith and all those jerks are going to go off. So, Jimmy's got to have a game this week. What do you think? What's going to happen?
Ronbo, I'm just saying, bro, if we go 0-2, I'm going to have a hard time, man. Like, the Jets, they don't have anything, bro. So I'm expecting to go 45-0, 45-0. If not, I'm going to have a bad time.
I like it. Before he changes his mind, 45-0. If they do this, you will be like, your name will be mentioned before every show for the rest of the season. Shout out J.C. Montana first for predicting and having more faith than every 49er fam in the empire. He said they would shut him out, and the 49ers would just go rolling points up every couple of minutes. 45-0. J.C., I like it. Yes. Whoa.
I have a question before I let you go, Ronbo. Question. How do you feel about Gore in this game, just as a last question?
Oh, because I love Frankie so much like most of us do. I tell you, I don't want him over there. When I found out he went to the Jets and the Jets were on our schedule, I was not happy. I don't ever want to see JC, I don't want our guys hitting Frank. You know what I'm saying? You know that kind of thing where it's your family. You know, I don't care where he goes, he's still a 49er. So, but we can't be easy on him because we have to play the game. Last time we played against Frankie when he was in Indianapolis, I didn't appreciate that game. It's oh man, I don't want to play against Frank, and I don't want nobody to hit him. You know, just.
All right, my man. Well, I'll let you go. I know you're busy, man. But
thanks, JC.
big
Good to
shout
hear
out
from you too,
man.
You and Sochi, huh? Y'all have a good night, huh? Talk to you later.
Bye, Ronbo.
Bye.
I made of you.
Bye, Ronbo.
All right. Night, guys. Oh, God. Yeah, 45-0. That's the score tonight right there. Hey, Troy. Troy.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
That's
Troy.
me.
What's up, fam?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man,
I think this game is going to be a true showing of colors for Jimmy G. And I think really this season in general will show Jimmy G as he really is because his receiving core won't be as consistent due to injuries. I mean, you got Debo with nagging injuries. Kittle, he'll have nagging injuries all year long, I believe. I mean, he's had them past couple of years, but he's just been playing hurt.
I know
mean,
George
you can only keep
broke
doing that.
bones. He's playing with a flat jacket. I think his ribs was wrecked up. You know about the knee from last year. George he was going to play this weekend if they wouldn't have stopped him. That dude is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I know. So
gotta love him. Though.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta love him. You gotta love his finesse. Yeah. And then with Debo, I mean, he won't ever be 100% this season.
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't believe so. At least, yeah. So I honestly believe Kyle does not trust Jimmy G 100%. I believe Jimmy G feels as though he needs top tier receivers in order to be successful, and I think he's battling himself mentally.
Yeah,
and I think that's a reason why Kyle or John Lynch, at least, they have not pulled the trigger on trading Mullins, who teams have been interested in.
But I heard they won't give up enough, though. But 49ers got a certain price tag on him, and teams aren't willing to bend on that, though.
I mean, but if you have your star quarterback, I mean, why wouldn't you at least bend a little bit if you got your man already in?
And then you got C.J. Beathard. You know, I would do the same. If I can hold on to Mullins, and I ain't paying him that much, it's abuse. But I'd probably do it because if Jimmy goes down, at least I still got a quarterback that can run this offense, you know? And CJ, no. But like you're thinking, though, you're thinking they can pull the trigger, and maybe if Jimmy has to go, they can bring CJ in. So, yeah, maybe.
Right. Because, I mean, I'm thinking back to, what was that Minnesota game where he threw that interception? And that's when the whole game plan changed. They just went straight run the plays for the rest of the game. And that's why Mostert, you know, like, why wouldn't you, if you had faith in your quarterback, you don't just stop him from throwing completely. Something like that was like a telltale sign to me.
But
he does not fully trust Jimmy G.
True. That may be true to a degree, Troy, but I got to tell you, you notice the 49ers never stop looking for wide receivers? This is why I'm torn on that theory, because the 49ers, even as we speak, are looking for wide receivers. They try to get OBJ. Somebody else they're trying to get to. And the thing is, you need a star. Debo was probably going to be it, because last year Jimmy and Debo hooked up and they was kicking, they was cooking. And of course, you know about Emmanuel Sanders. You got to have talent.
Right, but you have a star in Kittle. I mean, look at who has been around Brady all these years. He's never really had true stars per se.
But last year,
good receiving cores.
Well, he had not Amendola. What's the other guy's name?
Edelman.
Edelman. He's always had Edelman. you got to have at least one bread and butter guy. Edelman's been that guy. He had Gronk at the same time.
Yeah, we have Kittle.
Well, Jimmy and Kittle have a great connection. They don't have a lot of. They usually do a well job together. That's why Kittle's the best tight end in the league. But you still need.
No, but even still, I think we have enough. I don't think Tom Brady would have an issue. I don't think did you see the Thursday games? The Bengals and the
Joe Burrow
Browns?
and yeah.
Yeah, did you see how those quarterbacks were just balling out?
What's his name?
They had great games considering
but I mean,
that they haven't been under Kyle Shanahan and Bill Belichick.
Okay, but look who they got for wide receivers. I mean, and the funny thing about it, OBJ didn't have that great of a game, but
he did.
Their talent level.
It's just the confidence and the poise that they had and the aggressiveness compared to Jimmy. Jimmy G looked like that was his first game ever.
Yeah, he did look bad, but I've seen him look better than that. I still believe last year when he had both Debo and Manuel Sanders, he wasn't bad. You've got to have talent on the receiving end. Dante Pettis is not somebody you can depend on. He runs great routes, but he's not gonna commit. I think he may have something with Ayuk. I know he has something with Debo. Once those guys get up to speed, I think he'll be okay. Maybe not. We'll see. But Troy, let me get your score. We ran overtime. What you got?
24-13 San Francisco.
Hey. All right, 24-13.
I think it'll be closer. Than what most people think.
Only if we don't score any points. I don't see the Jets scoring on the 49ers. Not the Jets. I mean, I understand with Kyler Murray, and he only got 24. If the Jets could do better than that, I'll be shocked. But anyway, we'll see what happens Sunday. All right.
All
right, Joy. Have a good night, fam. And let's roll over. Hey, Jamel.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, brother?
Jamel, man, it's Friday before the game. And this week, not so many butterflies. Last week, I was nervous as could be. This week, I'm probably overly confident. But, Jamel, what do you think? What's going to happen this Sunday?
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and get my score out the way. I said in the chat, if you can backtrack, you can see my score. I did say 35-10.
Oh, okay. Because we got to go back and get the chat. Get this. Okay.
Yeah, I think 35 at least. If we're on that game.
You said 35-10?
Yep.
All right.
35-10.
All right. Jamel's down for 35-10.
Yeah,
all right. Now, how come?
Yeah.
It sounds like you're looking for an offensive explosion. And, hey, did you know that we may not have Raheem Mostert? They didn't mention anything about that. They did a few days ago. But you don't see any reports about him missing this Sunday due to the birth of a child.
I didn't know you was a father.
Right? You forgot it. I forgot all about that. I heard about it a few days ago.
Congratulations, Raheem. Congratulations.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
Well, next man up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we can handle it, but I just didn't know it was right now. I didn't pay no mind.
I know.
Well, Jamel, how are you going to come up with all them points? Talk to me. Well, how are we going to do this?
Point back committee, I guess. And I just see now this is really
Jamel, you're I don't know where you are. It's a different place. You're not coming in. It's fading. It's breaking.
Can you hear me now?
A little better. Still muffled. Go ahead. Let me see if it gets better.
Okay. What's all that?
Jamel, it's still really it's inaudible. We can't really understand what you're saying.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, where are you at now? That's the place right there. That's where you want to be. Hello?
Okay, now can you hear me?
Oh, absolutely right. Okay, let's go. All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I think now we get to see the creativity of Kyle Shanahan and what he got now. But with all of our team that's like depleted, I still think we get the job done. That's why I say at least 35 points. Jeff Wilson, yeah, that's it. Jeff Wilson is this. Do you think we'll see some of him Sunday?
Absolutely. Because that's the only guy left. Unless they bring up JaMychal Hasty.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see a lot of Wilson. And I like that, too. Wilson's a workhorse. And let him run the ball, let him run the rock, and wear the defense out. And let's go ahead and put Jet McKinnon out on his specialty plays. He can run the ball on occasion, but Jet McKinnon, I want McKinnon out there abusing their linebackers. Although that linebacker they got over from the Seahawks is actually, stats-wise, he's just as good as Jamal Adams. So I'm not sure what that deal was about.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and a lot less money, too. But yeah. So that's a 49ers with Browns to help Raheem Mostert win the sense.
I want to see some more of Jet McKinnon out there, and because what he did when he was in Minnesota against us, I see, wow, he got a lot of good moves. I said, man, he got some moves, man, like a Chi-Town stuffer.
No, he's quick. That boy's got some speed. So, yeah. And he knows. Yeah. I think he said he should have did something different last week in his presser the other day. So look for Jet McKinnon to be a little loose. That's his first game in 2 years. I'm impressed with that fact right there. So.
Right. So I'm expecting a bigger outcome come Sunday. Like I said, Ronbo, they don't show a lot of love out here. 49ers fans out here in the Midwest because we get Bears games. Like, so I want to watch mine. But I talked to a guy, Mike Johnson. He's one of the EMTs at Elite Ambulance that they come and transfer me from here to my appointments at dialysis. I talked to him and he gave me the paper, sportsurge.net. I can go there and I can watch the games on mobile. So I'm going to try that. So I hope I get to watch the games on all the games and still watch my Niners. Other than that, I'm always watching scores on Yahoo, Yahoo Sports. Right. Yep, I have to Google and stuff like that. I'll find a way.
Sounds like a good thing.
I get to watch my team.
Okay. Because Jamel, we ran out of time because we're getting scores tonight. But that's good news. I'm delighted to hear that stuff. And we'll see you on Sunday then, okay?
See y'all Sunday.
All
Everybody
right,
be blessed.
Yes,
be
you
blessed.
too. All right.
All right.
Bye, Jamel. Okay, so what I notice here, it says, thanks to an assist from the Browns, 49ers running back Raheem Mostert can now be in Cleveland next week for the birth of his second son and not miss a game. Okay, this is during an interview with KNBR Wednesday, Mostert said 49ers officials worked out a plan with Cleveland Hospital and the Browns to allow him to be there with when his wife, Devon, gives birth while the team was on the road the next 2 weeks. No, this is current. I thought this is it. Because he doesn't want to be near his family during the course of the season, right? It says, Coach Kyle Shanahan and the organization are allowing me so it's a blessing, according to Mostert, who earlier this summer considered opting out. Yeah, this is current. So Mostert said his wife was told by the doctor that the baby would be delivered no later than Thursday, September 24th, sometimes between the 49ers' back-to-back games in East Rutherford, New Jersey, against the New York Jets and Giants. Does that mean that Mostert's going to miss 3 weeks, or is he going to? It says he's not going to have to miss a game. So I think Mostert is going to be there Sunday. From what this says, from what I can gather, we'll find out, won't we? All right, Alex.
Hey, Ronbo.
Alex, what's up, fam?
Yeah, I'm just ready for Sunday, man.
I know, man. Like we
Can't wait.
all are. I say it's going to be, and then we have to be nervous for the first few minutes because we don't know. You never know what's going to happen, right? So after the first quarter, I think we won't be able to relax until about midway through the first quarter. Oh man, we start, Alex. We start saying things. Oh man, we got this, man. Who was tripping, man? Nah, we got this. So
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen?
I expect the run game to go off. The Jets, even though they got a good run defense, I think Kyle's going to find a way to scheme some runs in there that's just going to blow up free for Mostert or whoever. And on the pass, I think Ayuk's going to get some. Jordan Reed's going to get a lot.
I can't wait for that.
And, yeah.
And we can work on this secondary, too. So it's good to, if you're going to get some practice in, this be the time. Let's go to IU. Let's go. And you know what? Dante might get to play. Dante might not have any fear of these guys. I know, right? He's a good route runner. I wish he would get busy.
He's a good route runner. Yeah. He's got talent, but he's just nervous every time he steps on the field.
Fear.
Do everything.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And who else?
I was hearing that Mostert might be up.
Yeah, well, Mostert's.
It's not.
The Cleveland Browns are helping Mostert out as far as setting him up. Because that's where the wifey is. And she's supposed to have the baby next week, September 24th.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Heem's going to do this.
Yeah, it's going to be weird. Yeah.
We'll see.
I hope he plays both weeks, but it's probably not going to happen. At least he's going to miss like one game.
Yeah, because babies don't watch any watches or days on a calendar. They show up when they show up. So it's kind of hard. I don't know how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Anyway, you think the 49ers are going to be able to play? Okay, you think the 49ers are going to be able to run? I got that much. What do you think about? You think the passing game is going to be effective? You got Jordan Reed out there. Ayuk's probably going to collect a few this week. Kendrick Bourne could be his best target, actually.
Yeah. Jimmy's gonna have a bounce back game. He's gonna go off. I just feel it. I have that feeling every Sunday. It's just Jimmy's bad game. He's gonna show up the next. So I got that feeling, man.
He's got too famous for that.
Bourne's gonna be on it.
Stop that. God.
Can't wait.
Bad game, good game. And if he has a good game this week, he has to have a good game next week. Don't have one good game and then go back to the bad game in order to have a good game. Get some consistency. Yeah. Because nobody remembers his good games. Everybody remembers his awful games. Like nobody's going to remember this Jets game. I mean, the Cardinals game. That's going to be talked about until week 8. And he's going to have 7 good games for people to let this one alone. So he's got to be consistent. Or he's never going to get any respect.
Like no one talks about the 2 Cardinals games he clutched out for us last year.
Nobody remembers that.
The Saints game he clutched.
Nobody remembers that. The Rams game. Nobody remembers that.
Yep, Rams. The deep ball Emmanuel Sanders.
Those get forgotten.
He's always got hit during that.
But you mess up, and that is how you're going to get remembered. So he's got to get that off his back. Yeah. So it's him.
Yeah, he got this.
Okay, Alex, what do you got for a score?
For a score? 42-6 Niners.
Wait, 42-6?
Yeah.
A lot of people diving into the 40s. They may be pissed off. They might go crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
How would
I don't see the Jets doing much.
Nah. You know what, though? It does make sense for the 49ers to get up that high of a score because the Jets aren't going to have a lot of ball possession. I think the Niners' defense...
They're without Le'Veon Bell.
Without Bell. They got Frank, though.
They got Frank, but...
Frank worries me, don't you? Because we know how good he is.
He's good for red zone.
We got to stop
I don't know who Sam Donald's throwing to.
I know. Nobody knows because he doesn't have Crowder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoever
it is, he wasn't starting. So how good is he?
Donald's going to be seeing ghosts again this week on Sunday.
But you know what, Alex? It's the receivers that you don't know that can hurt you because we don't know anything about them.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we'll see. No point in putting that jinx out there.
Yeah.
Somebody trying to make a name for themselves.
Get there, Donald too.
Yeah, that's another thing. any quarterback that sits in the pocket is dead meat against the 49ers. So this could be, unless he can get that ball off awfully quick. And if he hasn't got a receiver that can get out there and get loose real quick, he's meat.
This ain't Kyler Murray. It's Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Whew, God, boy. Kyler. I don't ever want to see him again. We got to see him again a few weeks from now, though. At least we don't have to worry about him in like week 13 or 14. I'm okay with that. Oh, God. We're going to figure that out, though, Alex.
Yeah.
We're going to figure
You think Javon Kinlaw's going to get a sack?
Devon, you know what? I look for him to be really be coming into his own. I give him 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Okay. He didn't look all like his people. Some people thought, well, he's not. He's not DeForest Buckner. Well, he's not supposed to be DeForest Buckner just yet.
He's a rookie.
Yeah. So let's see. We give him some time, and he's determined to get better. So we'll see.
Yeah. Both is going to get to Donald. I know that.
Well, yeah. That's what he does. All right, Alex. Yeah. See you Sunday, okay?
Yep.
All right. Have a good night. Thanks, man.
Talk with you. You too.
And Johnny V.
Ronbo. Ronbo, my man. What's happening, brother?
Hey, John. And Mostert's out there in your area hanging out with wifey. It's funny because I'm trying to figure out how they're going to do this. So, Mostert's going to be like close to Cleveland at all times. And I guess the Browns are putting him up somewhere so he can stay away from his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a 40-minute flight from Cleveland to New York. So, I mean, it's a 6-hour drive or a 40-minute flight. So he's cool. Plus, I think the Niners are going to be in West Virginia, right?
Right.
So that's like, if he's going to jump on a plane, dude, he can do that in like 30 minutes too. So, I mean, it's all good, Ronbo. I mean, I like it because if he's not, my fantasy roster is already shit. So,
don't you hate that? Especially
there's so many
things aren't
injuries,
right
man.
from the beginning of the
I'm
season.
dying.
I mean, did you have Kittle?
But no, I don't. I don't have Kittle. I don't. But I have 5 other Niners. So I mean, So what is
but
it?
I mean, those
11,
big
I'm in
payday
trouble.
guys like Kittle and Mostert who could break off a 200-yard game or something.
Oh
right?
yeah, I mean, I have Mostert, Debo, Ayuk, the Niners defense, Robbie Gold. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do when we have a bye because I mean that's half my team. But
yeah, those are dependable guys you're talking about there, though. But John, how you going to arrive at the score you got? What score you got for this game, and how'd you come about coming up with that score?
Robo, I got us winning 35-6. I think we give them 2 field goals. I don't think they're going to have much of an offense on us, Robo. I believe we'll put up 27 before halftime if we got our shit together. I think that this is where Kyle's going to start scheming. I think he's going to put a little bit more faith into Jimmy. I think Jordan Reed's going to see a little bit more. I think Kinlaw's going to get a little action.
Yeah.
I think it's time. That they pull their shit together and they get moving because we need to make a statement sooner or later. Week 2, you got they've got injuries and we need to take advantage of it. So Robo. I mean, I believe that we start airing out the ball a little bit more.
I got no problem with that because it's a myth that Kyle doesn't trust Jimmy. If Kyle doesn't trust anything, he doesn't trust his receivers. I'm pretty much convinced of that because the 49ers search for receivers never stops. And that means Kyle, they're not searching for quarterbacks every 5 minutes. So that's why I know they're trying to hook Jimmy up with a guy that can. That's why they went after Sanders last year. Debo finally got up to speed. Kyle had his 3 guys, Kendrick, Debo, and, of course, Emmanuel Sanders. This year, he picked up Sanu. He's got Kendrick. And I you know what? People misunderstand or they forgot. Trent Taylor used to be his bread and butter guy. So Trent's got to come around this weekend, although Jimmy's got to stop throwing the ball over his head. So he's got a solid.
He just has to get his accuracy back.
Yeah, he's got to
relax.
relax.
We've seen him throw in tight windows.
I mean,
don't know what's gotten into this.
3-inch windows, you'd put a 6 inches of football through it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Jimmy, what are you doing? What's wrong with you?
I mean, I've seen him put it in KB's hands in the end zone with
the 2 guys standing right next to KB.
Yeah, it's crazy. either he's got PTSD from all the craziness and the Super Bowl, or he just is really playing it cautious, and he needs to go out there not giving a shit. Throw a pick, I don't give a damn. Throw a touchdown. Look at that other moron. What was he doing over there in the Tampa Bay? He threw as many touchdowns as he did picks. The guy,
Jameis Winston, Winston did not care.
Winston,
yeah.
Didn't give a damn. Threw it. I mean, he's got the arm. I mean, we just need to see something, man. I don't know what Kyle was doing. Ronbo, I'm thinking, the more I think about it, the way Kyle played against the Cards, it was almost like he was trying to scheme things as shitty as possible to see what the outcome would be.
And the Cards weren't playing all that great, So Kyle? What is his problem here, Kyle?
He underestimated the opponent, and I think we all did. I think it was just.
I know I did.
I think it was a big wake-up call, Ronbo.
Not the Cards.
I think it was a wake-up call for everyone.
Yeah, I was afraid of him. I was afraid of them weeks before the season started. I did not want them on the schedule. And game 1, when you play the Cards, it should be week 5. We're fully up to speed. Because like somebody mentioned a minute ago, John, is for all intents and purposes, they're out there playing preseason football, including especially Jimmy.
Right. But, I mean, we know what to expect, even if it's not at their best. I mean, it may have been a good thing, Ronbo, if we see them early. I mean, you saw us at our worst. We saw you mediocre. The caller a few back that was comparing the quarterbacks from the other night, the Bengals and Browns game.
John,
I mean,
John, you just gave us your score, right?
Franchises.
Yeah, you just gave us a score 35. What was your score? You said 30 what? 35-7?
35-6.
35-6. Yeah. All right. Well, John, because we got to go.
But,
and
all
go
right,
ahead and finish that up.
Definitely.
You're in the middle of that sentence. Go ahead and finish that sentence.
Oh, just that the caller that was talking about the Bengals-Browns game and how these guys were airing out the ball. I mean, there's a reason why they don't win. They're poorly coached. They're throwing the ball. I think Joe Burrow threw the ball 61 times. No picks, but he threw the ball 61 times. So, it's a moot point. You know what I mean? They're both franchises
61 times. I think only 300 yards. Anyway,
I like the kid, but
the coach has got to come up with a better plan than that. That's just strange.
Exactly. My man, Ronbo, always a pleasure, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You know this. I'll be looking for you Sunday.
You know it too, my man. Love you, brother. Love the show.
Hey.
I'll see you soon, my man.
Thanks,
Good
Johnny. Night, man. All right. Hey, KC.
What's shaking, Ronbo? What's shaking, Ronbo? How's it going, man?
Well, Casey, it could be better, because I need for this to be this time next week. And we say, man, at that game, man, the Jets, the 49ers just steamrolled that team, man. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a fight than that. I can't wait for that day next week.
We're a little bit away, though, man. If Debo, even, without Kittle, without Debo, if Debo was there, I would tell you guys 40-0. Little 40 burger in New York. Part of me thinks it's going to be 10-6. I think it'll be more like 17-6.
Oh my God!
So I'll go with 17-6, and I'll tell you why, Ronbo.
Okay.
Because their right guard's getting killed, man, and it's pretty much going to be the same thing that the Cardinals did, which is just because Kittle's not there. The plan's going to be just shut down Sanu and make everyone else beat them, and. I don't know, Ronbo. I think they get the win, but I don't think we really know who the Niners are until that 4-game stretch mid-season in November, where they played the Saints and Packers and whoever else. So,
Casey, I got, and that's
the Seahawks just look so damn good right now, man. Let me tell you about Russell Wilson too, Ronbo. I don't know if you know this, but when Russell went 31-35 last week, his only 4 drops came from DK Metcalf. So if DK didn't go 4 out of 8, Russell goes 31 out of 31, Ronbo.
I'm surprised Metcalf had that kind of game. Okay, but I need to see the Falcons this week again, because the Falcons look like complete trash.
Ryan had a great game, and I mean,
but what happened to
week 1 energy?
But what was with their defense?
I mean, their defense got a 9-yard sack on the first play of the game.
The Cardinals? I mean the Falcons?
And that probably woke up Russell Wilson. And, I mean, that's how game flow works, right? It wakes you up early, and
yeah, I know, but
then he gets to work. So
their team is pretty much the same as was last year, and they didn't score nearly that many points against the 49ers. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Falcons. There's some of these teams. It's early in the season. Let's see what the Falcons look like this week. Like, I want to see what the Cardinals look like next week to get a better idea as to what's going on. It's hard to decide what a team is week one, first game only. If you start to project too much, it could be overdone.
It's the NFL is a really tough league, and to think that we're going to be in there and put up a 40-burger without Debo, without Kittle, we're kind of daydreaming then.
Yeah, but this, you got to remember though, Jordan Reed's he's no flake, and Ayuk, we don't know what to get from him. Bourne, the running game, there's still plenty of weapons.
I just want to say, Ronbo, we got to humble ourselves, man. Before the Super Bowl, we were talking about the Kermit the Frog boys. We kind of got carried away with 13-3.
But what happened in that game? They were controlling that game for 3 quarters.
What happened in that game is the 49ers played the Kansas City Zebras, Ronbo. I'll say that to the grave, man.
And they're a young team.
I know what I saw, man.
They're a young team.
You're right, man. They're a young team. And that's what I said right after the Super Bowl. So they need a big game from the defense in New York.
They'll get it. But don't underestimate the offense. Kittle is definitely important, for sure.
Their right guard is just getting so killed right now, man.
Yeah, Brunskill, we'll see what happens, because I don't see Brunskill being a weak link in that offensive line. We'll see what happens, because, like I say, the first game, most of the 49ers looked like they were playing preseason.
Yeah.
All right. You said 7. What's your score going to be?
I'll go with 17-6, Ronbo.
17-6, all right.
Keep it simple tonight.
Nah, that's okay.
I'm still pretty upset, Ronbo. I
everybody
hate
is.
that we're even, going. Oh, I hope we get a good win against the Jets. It should be no problem, man. They should be, But
yeah, I'm gonna be mad too. If the 49ers struggle against the Jets, that's gonna be real annoying. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really annoying. We'll see. It'll be nice seeing Frank.
And there's that.
The Angels wonder.
37, and he's still running like he was when he was 25. Frank is amazing.
I
don't know how he takes care of himself, but he does. Yeah. You know what? Wouldn't it be funny if they checked Frank for what if Frank's doing performance PEDs? Can you imagine? It only makes sense. But you don't test Frank Gore. He's a Hall of Famer. Don't test him. Leave him alone.
He stays hungry, Ronbo.
And then there's that.
Come from humble beginnings, and he loves playing football. And imagine this: if his son enters the draft next year, how are you going to stop Frank from playing?
Has he got a son old enough to enter the draft? Yeah, Frank will be playing until he's 40 if his son enters the draft next year. I can't wait for next year. God. We gotta go, Casey.
It's a tough league, Ronbo. I want to, come out here and say that it's 13-3, man. But I'm just, they're paying Jimmy 9 digits, Ronbo. That's a lot of money, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like his history says, one thing you feel good about, his history says he never has back-to-back bad games. So the Jets could be in real trouble.
And like the caller said too, that if he had thrown a pick, it would have been good for him, I think.
Yeah, because he plays so much better after he throws a pick, which is really strange.
Yeah.
Casey, let me see. I'm gonna see you Sunday then. All right.
Hey, pleasure as always, Ronbo. Thank you for holding the fort down. It's a privilege and a pleasure, and love you, fam. Hope you have a good night.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate you.
Stop bringing them cows in so late, bro. You're starting late, Ronbo.
I know, man. It's like, got to get that last piece of pizza down. Night, Casey.
All right, adios.
All right. And hey, Christopher Hickler, I see you, Chris. Thanks, Chris. He says we got an early game this week. Hope 49ers come to play. I know, right? Because I wonder where the 49ers were today. I hope they were doing their presser in New York already, getting used to that time zone. Eric Meiser, thanks. Eric, he said, I love you, Ronbo. Thanks for everything. Niners. Thanks, Eric. And hey, Frank, would you get in here, Frank, and tell us about this game coming up Sunday and what's going to happen, and give me a score, Frankie? Frank.
What's up, Ronbo?
Frank, man, it's Friday, the night before more stuff. Man, Frank, 49ers can't go in there half-stepping, Frank. They got to go in there and hand the Jets a hat and look like a Super Bowl contender. Don't go in there. If we have a fourth quarter, Frank, if we have a fourth quarter game where we're sitting there saying, dang, man, if we got to move that ball, we got 3 minutes to go. We got to just, I don't want to go through that, Frank. Not this week.
I'm with you, Ronbo. One thing first, shout out to you, Ronbo.
Thanks, man.
Ronbo, man, this game right here, we should dominate. I don't have no prediction.
But you don't have to have George Kittle, and we don't have to have every last badass on the team to win this game, do we?
No,
we don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. So I just want to see how we rebound back from the last game. So I'm not gonna predict no score. Like we should win the game, we should dominate the game, but they gotta show me. So I just want to wait and see what they do. So I don't really have no score offhand because I don't want to say this score then just don't know. I think we're gonna win. I just want to see what type of fashion we win in. Because this is a game right here we should dominate across the board. We should blow them out. I'm just being real. We should blow them out. Yeah, it should blow them out. It should be no excuses. We should blow because they don't have nobody. Just you lost your top guy in the back. In the secondary.
And you lost your wide receiver. You lost your wide receiver. Crowder's not going to be playing. Le'Veon is going to be watching the game just like us. So you're right. Joseph Smiley, that's the dumbest question. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at Smiley asking about we don't have no talent. I love it. He asks that all the time. That's one of those guys that moved in that has no business being here.
Anyway, you're right, Ron. You got to block him, Ron.
But you know what? I want to piggyback off that fact that Clown is making that statement. The 49ers' second string should still be able to dominate this game. So I look at Jeffrey Wilson Jr. And then I look at Jack McKinnon should be feeling a little more comfortable this week after his debuting week last week. Wide receivers. You lose George Kittle, but you still got Jordan Reed. So you really have no business falling off too far, right? And I do like Ross Dwelly's got a lot of experience now, so he knows what he's doing. You still got juice out there. So for the big guys blocking and things like that, that should all be fine. The wide receiver situation, you got Ayuk. We don't know what he's about, but it could be exciting to see what he is about. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Warner's still going to be steady. I figure Jimmy's going to hook up with Trent Taylor this week, unlike he did last week. So I don't see how the offensive production should fall off too much. Not against this team.
Yeah, that's it. You made all the key points. So like I say, I'm just going to wait and see, man. I'm just hopefully they just dominate, man. So, I say we should easily, if I want to give a score, we should beat them. I want to say, say about 42-10. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should. You know what I'm saying? Should be that type of score. Should be that type of game.
I think I'm laughing because you can't start out. Well, I don't want to give him no score, and then Frank went
because I'm saying we should though. Yeah, we should dominate this game. If this game close, Ronbo, this game be 20-17. I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset. Ain't no way this game should not be close at all.
There's no reason.
We should destroy the Jets. We should destroy the Jets, and that's just point blank. I don't want no excuses, Kyle Shanahan. From the defense, offense, we should destroy this whole special team. We should destroy this game in all three phases.
But Frank, I'm going to watch the Jets from last week, but I'm hearing the Jets do a good job against the run. Now, who did the Jets play last week? I don't even know.
I don't know, but I think they got dog last week. Yeah, I don't know, but I know they did.
But they didn't put up with any run from what people. It sounds like they just stopped the run. So, they played. Did they play Buffalo?
Yeah, they played Buffalo. Buffalo dogs. Yeah, that's what they played. Yeah, Buffalo. Buffalo killed them. Yeah. Buffalo, they did. They played Buffalo.
Did the Bills
play Buffalo?
Back? Yeah. Do they have a running back?
Yeah, I mean, I think the same guy they had last year, probably some rookie, I believe they had, but they beat them. I think they beat them by a couple of scores, I believe. I'm not for sure on that, but I know they.
Yeah, and they fumbled the ball a lot. From what I understand, they fumbled the ball 3 times, the Bills did. And that was the reason why the game was as close as it was. I can't wait to watch that game. Who's the running back for the Buffalo Bills? Frank, he can't be that good. We don't even know who he is. Who is the Buffalo Bills? Can I get the chat back, please? Does anybody know who the Buffalo Bills running back is? Okay, I'm getting shut out because I missed it. Okay. Anyway, I'll look it up.
What's your score, Ron? What's your score, Ronbo? You predict your score?
I got 35-10. I think I said 35-10.
Okay, so I got 42. If that's what it should be. So we gonna see, man. I just hope, we got to make this got to be a statement game right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We even though last game we still could have won that game. Like, we just got to clean some this got to clean some stuff up. But we had opportunities to win the game. So I'm not gonna give Arizona credit because we really gave them the game. We shot our own self in the foot.
It's always.
So I'm not gonna give them credit. You know what I'm saying? So. That's what we got to clean some stuff up, man.
That's it, Frank. And that's what we do. We lose games because we usually donate them. Frank, I said 37-13. Frank, we got to go, though. Let me look for you.
Okay. All
right, Frank.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to call. What time you be on tomorrow?
No, I'm sorry. We'll be back Sunday. This is the game day is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Back tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks, Ronbo. Love you, Ronbo. Shout out to the whole Empire. Everybody have a blessed night. Okay.
Night. Yeah, who is the Buffalo running back? Because if they're so good against the run, I need to know why. And at Thrive 90, thanks, fam. Getting Mohamed Sanu was a major move. We needed that top dog, stud, tall, strong vet receiver. He'll be a big factor this season. Watch that. Yeah, I like having guys like that, especially if they know Kyle Shanahan's system. So, hey, Marion. Bills don't have.
I can't believe it.
Mobile right there. Hey, Marion, man, we're sitting there looking. Marion, I got one concern about the Jets. Somebody said they're very good against the run. But then I just realized something. Wait a minute. Who runs the ball for the Bills? Devin Singletary? Devin Singletary. Okay. Now I see the name. Marion, do you know anything about Singletary?
What's up? Huh?
Do you know anything about Devin Singletary?
He's decent. He's decent now. I mean, now, make no mistake. Now, Buffalo had a little run, but Frank Gore was on the roster last year. I mean, he's decent though, but I don't think that the Jets can stop our running game.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to think.
Commit to run the ball.
Can they do that every week? I mean, that's what I'm saying. What, really? They got a good run defense. That's what we try to do. All right, I feel better already.
Listen, man. This game right here is going to tell a lot about our 49ers. I mean, it should be a blowout. It should not be close at all.
Better not be.
However, it shouldn't. Now, if we struggle in this game and win, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Because that means a butt whooping is coming soon.
Right. I mean, look, we're going to be in New York for the next 2 weeks. And we're playing against the Jets and the Giants. And I'm not taking no team for granted, but we still on the road. We still have to play.
Yeah.
So I think this game will not be close at all. If they come in and play, despite the injuries, they should come in, kick butt. I'm hearing Ayuk supposed to be playing. I'm excited about that. But I did hear. Did you say that Dante Johnson starting at cornerback?
No, Spoon.
So Spoon starting at cornerback?
Yep. Kyle can't wait to get him out there.
I'm glad because you gave me a heart attack.
I know you would be. We got the same feel about Dante Johnson. Dante Johnson is best kept on the shelf with the cabinet door closed. Don't let him out there. Because he's. Oh, Dante, what are you doing? I get tired of saying that. You know what? In the first place, Marion, he's a safety. They made him play corner. He can't play no corner.
Right. Right, because he played at NC State. You know, I'm an ACC guy, so I watched him at NC State. But you notice something, man? I've never seen a corner or any player to be hanging on by a thread. This guy has been in the league since 2014, and he still got a job.
Still playing, I know.
I don't get it. I'm like, damn, this dude got to be. Normally, anybody who came by the 2014 draft, they're out the league.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Most of them. But this guy still got a job.
3 years is usually like, if you're going to make it past 3 years, you usually are pretty good. Well, Dante can't say that.
Right, right, because he played. Right, because he was with us 2014, 2017. Then he played for 3 teams last season. and then he came back to us, and he still got a job. I just don't get it, bro. You know what?
He must be a nice
Jesus
guy.
must be on his side, bro.
Yeah,
he must be. His character must be impeccable for his play to be horrible, and he still make the field. That's the thing. He be on the practice squad and get promoted to the regular roster and make the field.
So they got to give him more money. And you know, it's so funny because Dante does the same thing on defense. He does if he can't stop the man, they flag him for holding. You notice that? If I would have put up with that tomorrow or Sunday, I'd said, there he comes. First he's going to get beat, and then he's going to get flagged for holding. He hasn't grown an inch since he started in the NFL.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. But then again, we're talking about Trent Baalke drafting. Because he drafted 3 corners that year. He was one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But bottom line, it's gonna be a blowout, hopefully. And I hope Garoppolo will have 400 yards. He just need to come out.
He better snap out of it, man. What is going to be your score though?
My final score is going to be about. I'm thinking we should get a 40 burger. I'm going for a 40 burger.
We're getting a lot of 40s here all of a sudden. I kind of like that.
One thing that concerns me, and I've been saying it, is the defense, and the defense really going to have to show up on Sunday, because we can't allow if New York start running up the scoreboard on us and we're struggling on defense, that is a blueprint for other teams on the schedule.
Okay, but you know what? I can promise you, Marion, the defense, if Sam Darnold is not mobile, boy, he's going to have a long day. The defense ain't nothing you got to worry about. What I'm concerned with is the offense ready to go now? Because that defense, if there's no mobile quarterback, somebody's going to get hurt real bad. If you put Aaron Rodgers in the dirt, Kirk Cousins, and some of these other guys that can't move, Sam Darnold is meat. So, But anyway, we got to go, fam.
That's true.
We ran out of time, Marion. I'll see you Sunday, though, during and after the game, all right?
What time on Sunday? You don't want the East Coast. We play 1 o'clock, so it should be quick.
Yeah, so you know what time it is on the West clock. Just subtract 3. It's a morning game. That 10 o'clocker is the 49er time. Oh, getting up with
I don't
pajamas.
know how y'all do it over there. Y'all wake up and watch the 49er game.
You got to party all night and stay up.
I get it, man.
It's easy to wake up for the Niners. All right, fam. I'll see you Sunday.
Bro.
All right.
All right.
Oh, God. And let's see, this is pretty funny because Omar Lopez put it exactly in proper perspective by saying 45-14, 49ers panicking over one game is crazy. Relax, faithful. Let me move the clock so I can see up there what Troll 1367 has to say. Troll 1367, 24-10, Niners. And, of course, our resident Browns fan who has no hope for his future and has not a prayer to actually say anything more than what he does but insult. He says the Jets 27. Our defense is going to give the Jets 27 points while we're only going to score 13. A good call, Brian. Shows you know a lot about the game. And Taz the Machine says, I think we start getting our offense going this week. Jimmy lets it rip in a strong run game. We dominate the game 38-17. All right. Taz the Machine. All-Star Little 42-14. You know what? I am. If the 49ers get into 40, I'm going to be delighted. But I still think the offense is a work in progress. And I know at some point during the season they are going to finally get in rhythm. But right now, see them score. If they score 40 tomorrow, I'm going to be delighted. Shocked, but delighted. Oh, God. It says Dee Ford has no past 2 games, first game in the Super Bowl. I know, right? Yannick Bird, 28-10 Jets. Yeah. All right. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off. And listen, tell you what, though. We'll see you be in your face at your place. Open the door. And look, I'll bring the guacamole. Don't lock the door. I'm coming over. And let's watch that game together. Yannick Bird, 28-10 Jets. Haters, you guys make sure to show up so your little feelings can get hurt, too. All right? So I can laugh at you. Because I got your names down here. See? So I know who you are. Y'all don't know nothing about no football. Hit that like, even you resident haters. Sunday. Niners! That's all the cardio you need.